It's loud. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh, wouldn't be fucking.
Guys, we're being attacked by smooth jazz.
Well, it wouldn't be fucking DMS if there wasn't some kind of fucking technical error right at the end. Welcome back to Nat19. Devils Might Surrender. Episode epilogue. Episode 60, technically.
It did surrender.
Devils did surrender is the name of the campaign now.
Yeah.
Devils done surrendered.
One and a half through the entire campaign.
Welcome to DDS. Devils done surrendered. Gosh, golly darn. We are here in our epilogue game. We have finished mission 20 as of last game, and we don't have any major conflicts left. I suppose I could pick someone to do a recap of what happened last time with this D6 that I've picked up. Or I could do that, but with a special twist on it. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna roll this D6.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hayden,
Oh, fuck.
what happened last time?
We fought Machia Smelly. There was
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yay! I love applause! More! Yes! Yes!
Show me we fought Machiavelli.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
fine. Show me we fought Machia Smelly. There we go.
Good answer. Good answer. Oh,
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
There were Yamato shards in the air. Oh boy, what do if we shot the shards? Wild shit happened. And
It's
then,
true.
yeah,
I'ma
we
stop
got
you.
assistance.
That's a good. That's a good point. You listed a couple of points there, and that's real good, and I'm real happy about that. But
Oh,
real
nice.
quick, real fast, I'm gonna need Anna with the shards in the air, and then what happened?
That's a great question.
I don't know.
Good
if I'm gonna
answer.
be- Show me. I don't know. Or no, ding! It's like two people from the audience.
I remember at some point we were able to get our devil arms back.
Yeah.
Kind of like temporary versions of them.
I still
Good.
have one. It didn't explode.
Which one?
We did Vorpals.
Yeah, good. Oh, that's a good note. All right, good beat. All right, now, you know what? I'm not gonna rely on the dice to do this. Fucking Spencer, then what happened?
No.
Yes!
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Show me no!
What? Oh, that's bullshit. I remember we all had attacked him. That was cool.
Ah, you jumped right to the end.
That's all I remember.
But that is a point that happened. Eric, though. Eric, what might have happened before that?
We all got devil triggered, and we all devil triggered all over the place.
Good answer.
Ding!
Good answer. Good answer.
Yay!
But surrounding that, though, I'm curious. There's a couple other details we haven't quite covered yet, and maybe Aaron could tell us what they were.
Oh, well, that's yeah, Court, you were missing the most obvious and most important part of the fight, where me and Machia Smelly had like a one-on-one standoff, and we were both really buff, and we had like these dudes floating behind us, and we had really serious faces and like these auras of just scary around us while we punched at each other.
Oh,
yelling
are you
something about
approaching
Oreos.
And then they rap
Good
battle.
answer.
Show me 1v1 Monkey Smelly.
I'm
This game is rigged,
I'm
man.
looking for a specific thing, and maybe Cody can be the one to get the specific thing, the big pivotal thing that we've missed. I don't know why I rolled a dice. Cody, what was the thing?
A big pivotal thing we missed.
Yeah, there's a big thing that turned the tides and such.
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened?
We had whenever the shard thingies were doing their things, and whenever we went and touched all the orbs, all the glorbs everywhere, we heard the voice of Pito, who took over some parts of the Adramelech and was able to help us fight back against and seal away and like sort of isolate Machia Smelly so that we could drive a car through him.
That is correct.
That is a suck.
Ding, 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 ding. No, and you got all the answers all at once, which is how this game works. If you make a lot of guesses, it ticks them all off on the board at the same time. So that's good job, everyone! You did all of the things on the board. In this family feud situation, we impromptuly decided that this was happening, what we were doing. Good job! Good joint recap, everyone.
Thanks, man. I worked hard.
I know you did.
Yeah,
I saw it. I want you to know that I saw
Thanks,
how
man.
hard you worked.
You know what? You're a cool guy.
And I know I never said it, but I was rooting for you every step of the way.
Say it more often.
That's a fucking lie.
Why? I can't believe you just fucking lied to him like that.
There have been so many times, even us as party members wanted him to bite it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Especially me.
Yeah, part of it where Spencer, as a player, wanted him to fight it.
All right. At the end of last game, you guys defeated Machiavelli. You did, in fact, isolate him from his own systems and destroyed his physical body, putting an end to him once and for all. Pito, unable to leave the systems of the Adramelech, remained and did his best to eject you guys along with the center of the workshop before the Adramelech collapsed into itself and its remains returned to the interstitial plane between the demon world and the human world where it had resided before. As this happened, a massive shockwave erupted in the over the section of city where it was. A massive wave joined it as well, pushing the tide and the waters out, which came crashing back in. You all fell from the Adramelech during this, and though we didn't, I think, narrate at the time, were partially scattered to the winds as this wave of force caused you to end up who knows where. It's really up to me. It's my little thing to toy with as I wish to. Who knows where you went? I might. The heat and steam and waves of steam that were being caused by, what are you doing? Why are you
I landed
rolling?
there. It's a 1.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for
Hell.
Thank you for
Yeah.
help! I went with the Adramelech. Help! Floating in the fucking Lazarus zone. Oh no!
Well, shite.
It's okay. In DMC tradition, if that's what happened to you, then post credits we would partially see you riding back on a motorcycle. We'd only see like you from the neck down, but you'd be okay.
He's
Oh,
riding
okay.
on a motorcycle behind Dante, and he's having to hold on to Dante's waist.
You're like, oh right, he's like on a motorcycle, like riding back behind Dante, who had to go get him.
Yeah.
I hate this so much.
Dante, like, hey Dante, can you go get my not yet boyfriend?
For the audio-only listeners, I just rolled a 21 on pizza going out, and so am I! Anyway.
I laughed last because you came to Fry. Because I'm based on Fry.
Pizza going out. Pizza going out.
Beep, beep, beep,
All right.
beep, beep, beep.
So today's game will be primarily just to wrap up things as you guys wish to. There's not going to be a whole ton of narrative structure to it. It's going to be pretty much however you guys feel like doing stuff. I would say if I was a complete liar.
Logan, we don't
Which-
fucking
Yeah.
trust you.
Which I will not pretend. So,
Your distrust is warranted.
everybody, do me a quick little favor, would you?
I already rolled the dice. It's fine.
Yeah, well, you didn't roll the one that I wanted you to, and I only have so much of this left. So, roll a D100, please, everybody, into the tower.
I was either a D8 or a D100. I was gonna roll. Ah.
For random stuff, it's almost always the D100, you nugget.
You're right.
I see 5 of them.
Move fast, baby, don't be
Hannah.
fast. Besides
I
you,
did do it. I
don't-
put it. Oh wait, I put it in the smelter. That explains.
Whoopsie.
There you go.
Okay.
Fly command.
I don't know what you said, but I heard all those peanuts inside. So I'm just imagining Theo like snacking while they're singing.
Soaring through the air, bag of peanuts in hand.
I only got so much Fio left. I gotta milk it.
Oh, my butterfinger.
Pull my butterfinger.
As she's like unwrapping snacks as she falls. Anyway, continue. Sorry, Logan.
Okay. I'm just checking your numbers here. Fucking Aaron, you are a huge outlier from all of the rolls that everyone did.
I tend to stand out.
Up
Unfortunately.
the crowd, even if you gotta shout out now. So. Oh, well, I guess we're just gonna jump straight into it. There's no elegant way to do this. Theo,
What?
you feel it is warm. You feel the very faint moisture left on your skin from the waves of steam that had been overtaking the city, dispersing, settling, as everything is a little bit damp, as though the city had been enveloped in a sauna. You feel this as you come to, the feeling of sand underneath you, as before your vision comes to, you find that you have been unconscious and laying on a beach. You hear the lapping of waves, and could you roll me a perception check, please?
I sure can, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you very
I
much.
don't like sand.
You don't like...
Coarse and rough. It gets everywhere.
It's alright, this sand is damp.
It's damp and cold. And it gets everywhere.
You hear the sound of waves, the distant, slowly subsiding sizzling of steam coming off of the water. There's a faint mist around you. When you open your eyes, everything is faintly very fuzzy, but you do feel a mist around you. See a mist around you, and in the distance, you hear what sound like helicopter blades, very far away. Like, in the same way that, like, you might hear them passing over your house. They're a ways off, but you just hear distant helicopter blades echoing through the area. As you come to, what would you like to do as your vision slowly settles, as you find yourself on the ground, a bit exhausted?
Theo's she's gonna stand up.
No, you're
and
not.
she's gonna try to. Oh.
No, it's step one.
Oh.
As you stand. I was wondering if you'd say anything. I was like sitting here being like standing up is going to be the trigger for me interrupting you, but I guess we're going straight there. As you take a look around and you try to stand, Theo, I would like you to please, with disadvantage, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Sandworms are coming for my ankles. That was a check. Sorry.
That's okay. What would the bonus on your save have been, by contrast?
It's plus 12 on my saves.
So that would have been a 16?
Yeah.
I'm going to roll a dice.
No!
Got to roll the dice. Got to
Okay.
roll the dice.
So as you look around, initially there's nothing, just bright light and the steam and a very white, bleached out background as everything is sort of regressing back to the state it was in before. And as you're about to stand, your vision settles, and where they weren't there a second ago, very briefly, you see a shadowy figure standing on the beach over you, as if they had just popped in. And within a moment, as you try to stand, a hand comes down and tries to grasp your throat, missing just barely as you shift to the side, as it grabs onto your shoulder, and with uncannily strong, uncanny strength, it pushes you down back into the sand, as you see the figure of someone who is struggling to breathe over you, a hood pulled up over their, what you can see to be cracking skin on their face. As you just see this seemingly enraged figure that you've never encountered before, just holding you down.
She's gonna try to like push the hand off in such a way, like almost like pressing against like the pressure points of the hand to try to like loosen the grasp so she can like get out from underneath.
Roll me a dexterity check, let's say.
You got it.
Come on, Theo. 11.
I'm gonna roll a
Not
d20.
good.
All right, well, I nat 20'd, so they
That
as you do that, their other hand grasps yours and just holds it in place as you try to reach toward their arm. You see an eye that has this faint flickering light in it, as if something inside this person is slowly dying. Look at it, then frenetically back down to you. You see their eye darting around you, as if trying to inspect for something that they're not seeing. Then they clench their teeth and just, Where is it?
Where's what?
The Yamato.
I don't have it.
It was with you.
It was.
What have you done with it?
I didn't do anything. It was Machiavelli. He shattered it. I don't know what happened.
What do you mean? Shattered it.
I mean exactly what I said.
They get lost in thought for a moment. You feel their grip tighten on your shoulder and your hand, and then they suddenly release them both. Very suddenly, in a very moody manner, just...
Do you need help?
How could you have lost it?
I didn't mean to. But
Theo's going to very carefully, like, put her hands on her sword.
I can show you something else.
And she will slowly draw, like, her new sword. Like, not enough to, like, fully pull it out of the scabbard, but, like, just enough so that the figure can see it.
You see their... Go ahead.
This formed after after everything. But it's not the Yamato that I know of, actually. It's weird.
Having been looming over you, effectively sitting on top of you, pushing you down into the sand, they slowly, despite the incredible strength this individual seems to have, they seem to struggle to move, and they stand up, one foot pressing against the sand, then stand again and look straight up, absent-mindedly, as if into the sky. And you see a moment of peace come over this individual as whatever anger they had felt towards you seems to slip out of them, their eyes glowing in the darkness of the hood that they had pulled up. And you hear them muttering to themselves, as if you're not even there at this point, just uttering nonsense. You hear this, "Prisoned on watery shore, starry jealousy does keep my den. Cold and whore, weeping o'er." And you see them look down to you. "I hear the father of ancient men." And you see their fist tighten into their hand tighten into a fist. And you hear helicopter blades again. You see them look over in the direction of where they are. Out into the mists, the steam still holding over the water. "I will break this heavy chain that doth freeze my bones around." And they begin stumbling away from you across the beach.
Wait. Do I know you? You feel familiar.
Whoever you are has nothing to do with me. and they wander into the mists and vanish, leaving naught but a trail of sandy footprints behind them.
Sounded kind of like the voice in my head.
Sounded like you had a bit of a cold.
Yeah.
Apparently, this I don't know if I brought this up before. Apparently, this wrecked my world. Apparently, it's a lie.
Oh,
Apparently, that's not
no.
true.
I know, I found that
Oh,
out.
him
I'm
being
like,
sick, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but God damn it.
I think I brought it up one time on
Oh.
stream, but when I found out that the trivia was a lie, I was like, well,
That hurts.
that ruins my life. Thanks.
It kind of hurts now. That was really fun. Dang it.
Oh well.
That was a fun. He broke his toe kicking that helmet trivia.
It's
that I
exactly
couldn't
what
tell
it
people.
was. It was the that of Devil May Cry. Whatever. Fucking, I guess he's just a good actor that came up with has a great, cool voice. Stupid, dumbass fucker.
Dumbass.
I guess he can have that. Fucking.
You know what he can't have? Theo.
Yeah.
That's true. Theo, as he wanders away and leaves naught but footprints in the sand, disappearing, leaving your vision this stranger who has denounced any connection to you. What would you like to do?
The thing I was originally gonna do, which is try to get my fucking bearings, try to figure out where I might have landed, and yeah, go from there.
Okay. Could you roll me a wisdom check
You got it, buddy.
to see if you noticed
Tell him
something?
no.
30-20.
Ah, crazy. Lucifer's gone.
Aww. Man. Where the fuck?
Want to roll me investigation? If you're gonna try to
Yeah.
get your bearings and see where people are. Cool. Roll me
Oh
investigation.
boy, -3. Let's go!
Let's rock.
Woo! I said woo, Fantasy Grounds. That's
-1, baby!
Total of -1.
And then the party never saw Theo again.
Yeah.
Theo sits down and starts to fade out of existence.
Her brain
Theo
hemorrhages and she explodes.
Theo wanders off and is seen again in Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Yeah, bud.
You know what? That was fucking sick. Let's go. Someone mod Theo into a fighting game. Mod her into Grand Blue because it's
Their
the one that I
name,
play anyway.
their name in it is that one demon Virgil talked to that one time in that weird cutscene.
Oh.
A Theo mod would go hard though.
Mhm.
Anyway.
As you wander off and you do your best to try to find the others, which... Double thumbs up, buddy!
Did you ask for an investigation check from the dumbest bitch here? I don't know what you wanted.
Double thumbs up, buddy! You got it!
I'll see you guys in New Game Plus.
As you begin to wander around, Gino, Marile, Emmanuel, and Nicolo, I would like the set of you to all roll me Constitution checks.
We're just all hanging out together. We found each other immediately.
Yeah.
Nice.
It feels taking a real long time.
Your ability check.
Constitution check.
Check. Not save.
Oh hell yeah.
No, that's
What about a
Nice.
25?
Marile.
Mommy lay.
Oh, and we might have lost Anna.
Oh no.
No.
Anna!
Lay.
No.
Back to the board to play.
Oh, did they say they had to step away for a second?
The funny thing about
No.
Oh,
this
no.
is
Yeah.
that most likely this is a potty break.
Probably.
And most likely that also means they can hear us at this
It's
moment.
true. We can say whatever we
So
want.
we
and
can
they,
say
and they can't
whatever we
they legally can't respond.
Are
Did you know
you
that-
pooping?
Legally.
Are you pooping?
Did you know that Anna is one of my favorite people in the world? And I'm
Really?
so grateful. Yeah, man. And
No,
I'm
I heard
so
that trivia is not
grateful
true.
That I met her. Yeah.
Yeah. Really shattered my world when I learned about that.
out of my world when I found out Hayden's a lying bitch.
No, that wasn't the thing that
And
shattered.
apparently that's just a thing that Ruben Langdon said at a con once, and it's not actually verified.
Wow.
That tracks.
So, that tracks. You know what? Marile, Nat1. That's fine. We can deal with that. Nicolo,
No. What's up?
you feel, similarly, you feel sand and stone underneath you as you awaken. Also having been knocked unconscious by the force of the blast that caused you to end up who knows where, you find that you awaken and have been placed against a large piece of rubble, a large piece of building that is currently sticking out of a beach. You seem to have been placed against it, and as your eyes focus and your senses return to you, you see that you're not the only one there, that it looks like the others I mentioned, Gino, Marile, and Emmanuel. They are all also have been placed pretty ceremoniously against similar rocks near you. And you hear helicopter blades also, but yours are very, very close. Enough that as your eyes fully focus, you see that there is a helicopter flying above you, causing a swirling mist, the steam to swirl around you. Chains coming down from it that seem to be dragging something through the water, which is about 100, 200 feet away from you. And there are a couple of figures standing at you. One of them, a large, imposing figure that just currently, when you wake up, is just a large blur, shadowy blur, that has a hand placed against the side of your face and seems to be moving it and inspecting your eyes.
Get off of me.
You're awake.
Oh, no.
I was worried that despite your demonic abilities, you wouldn't have survived. As you immediately are cognizant of Agnes looking down at you, Credo a bit behind him,
couldn't
arms
it have been
crossed.
Virtual Daddy stepping on me?
You know what? I lucked out. Deal with this shit.
He will open his eyes to meet with who he knows is there. You're back.
He gently, taps the palm of his hand against the side of your face, kind of in a weirdly congratulatory, you get him, Tiger, sort of way. We came to reclaim what we could from the wreckage, whenever everything detonated. And I'm glad that we did.
Well, me being alive definitely at least has your little experiment to thank for it.
He seems to look at you with this possessive look in his face. He has a clipboard held against his chest. As the other hand, you feel the fingers tense against the side of your face as he pulls back. I would love to take you in for examination, but I have agreed to allow you to go free.
Look, there are things that happened here that go way beyond any of my understanding. I will be willing to tell you anything. Just let me get over to those three, all right? I'll tell you anything you need to know later.
As
Help me
an
find the
act
rest
of
of them.
goodwill, we pulled you from the ocean to see if you survived. We have no intention of bothering you further or your friends. You see another Order of the Sword member walking up with what looks like a case in which, it almost looks like an antique case. As they walk over beside the two of you, not someone you recognize. And I'm glad that we did. We found something much more promising. As he reaches up, you hear a shifting as he pulls from this case what looks to be the handle and part of the blade of the Yamato, having been shattered. You may consider yourself free. And that is not our only discovery. As he stands and backs away from you, you see him also muttering, as he looks over toward the helicopter that is by the ocean. At this point, Gino, you are also beginning to come to. Your vision is slowly coming to, your senses returning to you as you see a helicopter in the distance raising up and pulling something out of the ocean. And you hear just Agnes's voice, everything's sort of a blur and like reverbs in your ears, and you just hear, "Selfish father of men, cruel, jealous, selfish fear, can delight, chained in night, the virgins of youth and morning bear." As he raises a hand up, as you see a suit of armor be lifted out of the water, a damaged suit of armor, as you recognize Gino. The remains of the Gino Angelo armor. "Delivered are we toward this black angel and broken blade that reaps in darkness." He looks back down towards you, Nicolo. "Fortuna smiles." As he starts walking away from you.
He's going to stare off. He's going to first off remember that the Yamato did shatter, which probably means that Theo wasn't with it. He's going to look over to the three that are over there. Arden and Theo. Gino,
Don't know. Yeah. Is it possible to, like, can I move?
Yep, you're hella sore, but yep.
Alright,
And
he's gonna
also,
try to stand.
at your discretion, Emmanuel, you could also be coming to.
Manny, you okay? You good?
I feel like someone threw a beach ball into my face.
Got your
There's
AC
also
on
a
there?
giant fan somewhere in the sea.
There's also an airplane.
There's a lot of airplanes around. It's fine.
That's the helicopter, guys.
Seeing that those two are coming too, he's gonna make his way over toward where Marile is, and he's going to check on her. And noting that she probably isn't getting up, he's going to probably like throw the shroud or what is left of his shroud over her. We have to find the others as soon as we can.
I'm assuming the helicopter is, like, departing at this point. It's, like, leaving.
You see
right?
Agnes, walking over to it, and you, as you kind of fully clock what's happening, you see his hand is pressed against the broken breastplate of the armor and tracing his fingertips down it as he steps up and holds on to the same chain that is holding it up, hauling it up from the ocean. As it begins to move up, the chain begins to retract upward toward the doors of the helicopter, with Agnes in tow, as he looks back and ominously looks toward you. At this point, I'd say they're about like 30 feet in the air and about 100 feet away.
We
One, I
should
should kill
stop
him,
them.
boss.
They shouldn't have that.
They shouldn't have a lot of things. They are crazily more prepared for us right now than we are for them.
He just kind of glares at the armor and at Agnes for a moment. Before
You-
looking back to Flo.
If you want to do something, I will be there with you, Gino. But right now, the most important thing is finding Theo and Arden.
You're right.
He's gonna hoist Marile up into his arms. They can't be far. They found us in the ocean, but I mean, those two are demons. They're probably fine, right?
Probably.
Is there anything we can do to... He's like looking around. If they're not with us, that means whatever they are, motions to the Order of the Sword guys, our friends are not. So let's find a more isolated place. You two
Yeah.
shouldn't be doing anything with these guys either way, right?
But me? I mean, I don't know those guys.
I could probably take him, but
I'm more meaning like implications, different factions going at it. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
They want a war, they got a war. We have a space laser, maybe, probably.
well, we used that already.
That crashed into the city, remember?
Fuck.
We crashed that.
I mean,
Okay,
fudge.
no, I had to BRB really quick because I wanted to get a hot dog. So then I came back and I'm unconscious. So I was like, am I not allowed to?
I don't know what all you missed, but someone who might have been
to-
Virgil harassed Theo, and then
Yeah, I got that one, and then I came back to Nicolo waking up to everybody, but like I was knocked out.
You didn't roll your Constitution save, so we assume that you nat one until you come back.
Oh,
you
okay.
you caught up on the whole what just happened with Agnes.
Oh yeah, no, I heard everything.
Okay.
I was just getting a hot dog.
So yeah, you can wake up. You're good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I assume.
Oh, look, a hot dog.
Do you wake up in the arms of Nicolo with a shroud around you?
Yeah, sure.
When you say shroud, by the way, what did you put around her?
The Faustian shroud, which I'm pretty sure you're gonna take from me.
Yeah, that was destroyed.
That's why I said what's left of it.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's
And
gone.
instead of the Faustian shroud, it is the jacket that I always wear.
Jacket shroud.
Pizza jacket.
Yeah, jacket.
But yeah,
Wake up to the smell of anchovies and sweat.
you're awake.
You.
That is not the smell that is there. I have not
Axe
smelled like
body
that the
spray.
entire time we've been here. I do not use Axe body spray.
You use the chocolate one, don't you?
I would never.
You. I also smell that crazy man around you.
That is accurate. He was just here. He's over
God
there
forbid.
laughing. He's over there laughing about his new toys.
God forbid he ever have children.
I don't think we have to worry about that at the very least.
You would think
Mountain
not.
Dew.
But you haven't played all of DMC5, so.
Uh-oh.
I have.
Oh, no. Anyway.
Yeah.
To be fair,
So,
she's much better than him. Much better.
Someone to
Much
match
better.
their freak.
buh. But yeah, we'll probably let Mari lay down at that point.
Yeah.
We should scour the area that is not occupied currently by the Order of the Sword. See if we can't find the other two and see what we can do to get to somewhere safe. I guess anywhere, honestly, once we meet back up. I don't think anything in this city could mess with us anymore.
What city?
I don't normally call out chat comments while we're playing. But for those who know, the joint fan cannon we have, because her name is Nico, and you are like the greatest accomplishment of Agnes's career, implies something really funny for Agnes.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Dude, I've been thinking that since the beginning of this campaign, and I just need you to know that. Anyway.
That's so fucking funny.
That just kind of happened.
Yeah.
She, her?
Yeah.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's never really outright superset in the game. It's just something you kind of like, I guess, kind of learn. That yeah,
It's
no,
said
that
in
someone.
like
Damn,
the,
It's
Agnes.
implied.
it's basically outright said in like her data files and journals and whatnot.
Yeah, I mostly mean like in the game. Like she never like Agnes is my dad.
Yeah, she
Like,
makes one reference to how he was never around, and that's basically it. Yeah, and it
Yeah.
doesn't say even his name. Just talks about how he was never there.
Wow,
for
that's
never
How
so
Nero
that's
killed him.
so interesting, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess in our weird little canon, he might name her after Nicolo out of respect.
He might be a little too obsessed with Nicolo.
That's fucking funny. Anyways, sorry to interrupt.
So as of right now, the entirety of this part of the beach is taken by order of the sword guys, pulling
They are
stuff out of the
leaving.
ocean.
They are all
Oh, they're
leaving.
They're gone.
Yeah.
They're flying off into the sunset.
Best as you can see, they scavenged what they could of the fragments of Yamato, which they all contained in that antique case that they had, that heckin' Skyrim style fucking antiques in the side of a room, open the glass case kind of case. And they seem to have taken off. The other Order of the Sword members are also filing out, leaving on secondary helicopters that are also there. And at this point, I would say, with the talking that happened, the Agnes and Gino Angelo armor helicopter is moving off into the mists and is, unless you guys try really hard, beyond your reach.
I have a gun. I'm playing.
You do.
No.
If you wanna shoot down my attempt to make DMC4's fucking origins tie into this, please do.
You want to murder the timeline? Then go ahead.
I can't murder Agnes. Agnes has to make Nico.
If I do, I'll get a game over, and Otacon will tell me I've caused a paradox. So
Agnes needs to make Nico. We can let him do his thing. So
You can have a little freak as a treat.
the three of you are not too badly hurt. Injuries? Anything to report?
No, despite the beach ball feeling, I feel like I've been healthier than I've been in like a day.
I'm doing all right, mostly.
Prestidigitation, 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 prestidigitation.
Are you alright? You're okay?
I could be better, but we're working on it. Prestidigitation lipstick.
All right, let's move out.
that was the funniest bot hit. A cartoon character just got like hit by an anvil or something in the background.
Who dropped that part on me?
Yo, fuck!
It was the best
fudge.
This is the weird, the random pot in Andromelech just fell from a level above
Gong.
us.
Oh my god.
Is there any showing around us that would have implied where they had set up or where they were looking around so that we can go somewhere fresh?
Seems they were scouring
probably.
the waters for most things, but the Order of the Sword seems to have found what they were after. They seem to be leaving at this stage.
Yeah, I was mostly trying to be like, wherever they searched is probably not where Arden and Theo is. So
They did
I guess
say, Agnes said that he pulled you guys out of the water.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I guess we just walk down the beach.
Go until we find them.
Hopefully they aren't. Hopefully they aren't too far down over there.
So you guys begin to head in direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Arden.
Yeah.
Arden, don't drown.
Like the others, you see a slowly dissipating veil of steam as the final curtain of Adromelech's heat is finally lifting from the city. But your view is somewhat different. Rather than being on a beach, you come to sitting upright, seemingly with a view that you are on top of at least 4-story building looking out at the coast. You are probably about half a mile inland at this point, looking out toward the sea, seeing helicopters disappearing in the distance. And as you come to, you find you are sitting in a mesh lawn chair on top of a building with your arms placed on the armrests, with a can of copyright, trademark-friendly root beer in one of your hands, securely fastened, and a pair of
brand.
and a pair of sunglasses that look like they were bought from a gas station placed
And
on
he's
your
blue.
face.
Wait,
And
I'm wearing
you're blue.
sunglasses.
You are.
And I'm blue. Yes. Okay. Right. I wake up like this. I look around like, what? Is there anyone or anything around me that catches my attention besides like the view?
As you begin
of
to
the
turn and look
helicopters
around, you see the fluttering of a red coat about 8 feet to your left, also looking out at the scenery as Dante appears to be with you, staring out at the scenery alongside you.
Oh.
Not bad, huh? Can only imagine what this place must look like when it's operational. Heard it's quite a tourist spot.
Where are we? What?
Just a place with a view.
All right. Did you find me like this? Did you do this?
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks, I guess. Have you seen the others?
Yeah. I've already been to see
Great.
the demon girl, Theo, that was with you. I would have helped the others, but those sword guys were taking them, so I thought that they'd probably be best if I left them alone. Those guys are a bit weird about our family. Besides, I was pretty concerned with getting these. He flexes, and you see Lucifer, Gilgamesh, and Pandora all appear in his possession at the same time, just shimmering onto his body. Figured I could take these as payment for helping you guys out.
I guess, sure.
And they flexes again in that way that weapons disappear and reappear. They disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Arden looks at Pandora, and nothing of value was lost.
Yeah.
It could have been
Maybe-
mine.
Maybe you'll get some more use out of that than I did.
Oh, probably. The way I saw it, some of us only have this job to do, so our companions are tools and bullets. As he says this, he flexes an arm, and Gilgamesh appears on the arm. He adjusts the pile driver that's in it, and then just makes it disappear. Others might have a different sort of companion. I left her out there.
Great.
You should be able to find her pretty easy. She sticks out. What do you suppose is next for you? Because you're pretty terrible at this job.
Shut up. Whatever, I'm probably right. I'm gonna find something else to do. You gonna stick to this same job?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Whatever people will
Well-
hire me for. There's not a lot else out there for me.
Maybe you'll find more success than I did then.
He kind of dramatically, in a very try-hardy fashion, poses and puts one hand dramatically out towards the horizon. Does spring hide its joy when buds and blossoms grow? Does the sower sow by night, or the plowman in darkness plow? Nah,
Fucking
that's not
what?
for me. Right? It sounded weird when I was saying it.
Sounded, yeah, I'd agree. Whatever you said, I hope you have a jolly good life.
He turns to you, and with incredible unearned confidence as he sidesteps off the building, he says, "Don't plow in darkness, kid." And falls.
I don't think he even knows what that means.
You hear just a
He just says to himself.
and then he is gone. Taking all of the devil arms that are later to be stolen from him and appear in DMC4 with him. Kept it all in line. It could happen. It's a thing that could happen.
But Arden
did
killed
it.
Dante.
Yeah.
This is your last chance to make this game non-canon. Take your shot. Go ahead. Do it. That'll fucking kill him.
Real quick, just
Good
right
fucking
before
luck.
Right before he leaves, I fucking shoot him and then use my brand of castigation on him. He can't teleport anymore.
And then I
You're
leave
the
it.
reason
and,
he resets his levels at the
and
start
then I
of the game.
leave it on him forever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will start heading in the direction of where he pointed towards Theo.
All right. So,
I dramatically leap off the building and cast Featherfall.
as you
Stab it on the beach.
as you fall, just for the sake of what we're doing, Theo, you wander inland, searching for where the others might be. And as you are searching, you hear just a as about a block down from you in an alley between some buildings, you see Arden fall, use Featherfall. He just sort of floats in the air for a second, his momentum negated, and then sets down onto the ground. And the two of you, by pure happenstance,
Well,
realize that you know where this is. You realize that this alley was the place where the initial chase where Arden was tracking down Theo back when they thought they were an errant demon, where he finally caught up to her and the two of you properly met.
Is she...
Blue!
I'm blue.
Blue but alive.
He'll
Hi.
wander on over. See, we met up here again.
Oh, yeah. Weird. That like that was sort of like fate or whatever.
I could say that's probably accurate.
I don't know.
And he'll give you a hug.
Yeah, no. As soon as she sees you like going for a hug, she's just gonna like, shwoom, just kind of like latch on to you. It's like,
Yeah. Dante told me to quit my job. He said I was bad at it.
You do your best.
I do. Yeah. Wow. He's probably right. I'm probably gonna do something else.
You're a better demon protector than a demon hunter, I think.
That is a very
And-
nice way to say I'm not good at the other job.
You, like Dante, have your strengths, and I think being a car guy and doing all the magic-y stuff you've been learning, I don't know, I think it suits you better.
Hairdresser.
You know, I was thinking that I don't know. I really felt something when I was helping Gino out with his hair. I don't
You're
know.
not
Maybe.
touching my hair.
All right. Okay. maybe I'm not a feel hair guy.
If it gets to like my toesies, then maybe.
All right. We'll talk
Not
about
like
it then.
Gino short. I don't think I could I could rock the Gino short hair, you know?
I think you can rock anything you want.
Oh, you don't have to lie to me, Arden.
Anyways, have you seen the others?
No,
No.
did. So I think it was like my head voice, but like real.
Oh.
You let's find the others and I'll like explain it when we're all together. But
Sure.
I think it was Virgil. If I'm putting pieces where the pieces belong.
All right. Okay.
I don't know. He sounded like this.
Oh.
And he sounded kind of sick. And this is. He wanted a Yamato, but I didn't have it. So.
Right.
And then he said some weird, like, poetry thing, and then walked off after, like, looking at the sky all dramatic, like.
Fucking
and then
Dante
he
did the same
disappeared.
fucking thing.
What
Dante
the
did the same
fuck,
fucking
man?
thing. He did some weird poetry shit that I don't even think he understood.
These fucking Sparta guys, they're like, oh, doopity-doo.
Goddamn
Cryptic
over dramatic
bullshit.
bitches.
They are!
Goddamn.
Oh my god!
God damn.
I'm gonna take a leap and say that the others who are searching for you, you hear them yelling out your names as they.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
found them. I know where they're at. I can get them.
Fuck from the fucking alley.
Oh, they're fine. They're over there.
Goddamn
They're making
children.
fun of the Sparta boys.
Goddamn Sparta boys. Goddamn dramatic pieces of shit.
Yeah, they're very dramatic. Thank God none of us are like that, you know?
Yeah.
Are you alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
alive, he's blue!
I'm blue.
Oh yeah.
Not a lot of love for
Double
William
D, double
Blake over
die.
here.
Not a lot of what?
Not a lot of love for William Blake in this campaign. Don't worry about it.
Who?
For the poetry.
Stuff.
I see.
Don't worry about it.
I gotcha. You can't read.
I'm not a poetry guy.
Oh, you are blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I'm
Bless
glad
you.
you guys are okay.
Yeah.
Been better, though been worse. Actually, a lot worse. Feeling relatively well. You too? Were you in the water or?
I woke up in a lawn chair.
I was on the
Lucky.
beach.
Oh.
Wait,
I just got the meme. Anyway, it took my brain a sec to catch up. Anyway, moving on.
Meme? What meme?
Lawn chair meme. Anyway, I'll explain it later.
Okay.
I woke up on the beach, and there was a dude, like, I tried to get up, and then he, like, held me down, and he sounded all sick, and I'm pretty sure it was Virgil, after I thought about it real hard while I was looking for you guys, and he, like, held me down. He's like, where's the Yamato? But it's more like, in his nose, so it's like, where's the Yamato? And
Oh, he should have hung out with you a bit more. I would have told him.
and then, wait, what?
Oh yeah. Gino's old armor, as well as, from what we can tell, at least from what we saw a little bit away, the hilt of the Yamato was taken by the Order of the Sword.
And you didn't grab it? The fuck, man?
We were looking for you. They had a lot of people with them, and quite honestly, they pulled us out of the water. The other three were not at the position that I think we could have fought against them. And I was still wanting to find out about the two of you first. But they took those away.
You kick out the knees and you grab it and you run.
To be fair, I mean, if I thought I could take them all down, we could have got some helicopters out of it. But
You
I'd
think it-
just now stopped getting chased by the Order of the Sword. I want to keep that for a while.
I guess.
Also, DMC fought us down.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll go find this Fortuna Island place and we'll go
Oh, no.
fucking kick their asses.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Yep.
Nosebleed.
We'll keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out. We'll keep our ears to the ground and figure out anything we can. I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
somewhere in Italy. I don't know. It's probably.
But
Oh.
yeah, there was like, I think Virgil, and he was like, pushed me down and wanted Yamato, and then realized that I didn't have the Yamato because I showed him my not Yamato, the Fiomato?
Yanato.
Yanato. And then he like said some weird poetry shit after like looking at the sky and seeing some helicopters, and then he walked away. And then he disappeared. And then I wandered around for a really long time, and then I found Bladin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. I'm gonna dispel magic, Arden.
Yay!
Oh, but it was funny.
It was funny.
Oh look, Now I found Arden.
I'm here.
Hold on.
All right.
I have
Many
plenty more of
things.
these.
Are you checking to see if it is registered as a magical effect?
Oh, I wasn't super concerned with that.
Hmm.
I just needed to. Where am I?
Where are you?
There you go.
My life, blood and loyal.
That's upsetting.
It only being his skin is somehow worse than it being everything.
Oh, he's such a fucking
Are you
smurf.
really Captain Planet?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The hero gonna take pollution down to 0.
Don't ask why I know so much of this.
No, I remember that song.
We're the planet. Anyway.
You can be one too.
Two.
You're saving the
Living
planet.
on a planet
thing
is the
to
thing to do.
Looting and polluting is not the way.
Not the way.
You are Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
To say.
To say.
He didn't do his job well enough.
It's because we killed him.
He
Yeah.
got sucked out of the ozone.
Killed him.
Captain Planet's washed up on a
anyways.
beach like a dead whale somewhere.
Virgil stepping on him.
You know what? I can check that off my bucket list. Got stepped on by Virgil. Anyway, reeling it back. Bringing it in.
Either way, if we do want to figure out more about that, or if we want to figure anything else out, I suggest we do that later. Way later. Weeks, months down the line.
You
Years.
mean
we just
we're not
don't.
gonna be doing
Never.
something every single day for the rest of our lives?
It's been a week. I'm ready to kick back.
It's only a week, dude.
It feels like it's been forever. It's almost like 3 years, almost exactly.
Jesus.
Rama does
Four
that to you.
years
Has it been?
almost. About 4 years probably.
Oh my god.
Closer
3
to
years.
4. Yeah.
The
we started in
curse really
2020,
fucking put us through the
October
ringer.
2020.
Oh my god.
Sure did.
On
Yep.
top of being bi-weekly, yeah.
I was still living in Cali when we started this game.
Whoa.
Yep.
Either way, I, for one, am decently good to wait on it for a while.
Yeah, me too. I still have to like hide and shit, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Can't really hide these boys.
And she'll like tap her horns.
Difficult.
Little bit. I like them, but normal people don't. So you know.
I'm sure there's something that can happen, something that we can do.
You want to
We're a
cut off my
changed
horns,
society.
don't you? I said you want to cut off my horns, don't you?
I don't want to cut off your. What? Where did that come from?
You said there was something we could do.
That's
And I
messed up,
just
yo.
assumed-
Doesn't
Yeah,
mean we have to
definitely.
cut them off. I mean, do we have to cut off mine?
You have
You didn't
horns?
say that to me.
I kind of
I
get them
didn't-
whenever I turn into like the other thing.
Yeah, but I have them all the time. You don't understand.
I'm just
I
saying we
would
don't need to
hurt,
cut
too.
off anything.
I can't believe you'd say that.
Honestly, I feel like the tail is more out there than the horns are. To be
You want to
honest,
cut off their tail too?
I'm going
What
to
the
stop
fuck?
talking.
The fuck?
We could probably
That's
talk,
fucked up.
Marile, talk for me.
probably talk to Gilligan about maybe finding a way to apply a glamour onto you when you are out and about, and you would look
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
'cause-
normal human girl.
Oh, wait, because they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking cool. Do I need
Are you gonna be a
I don't
firefighter too?
Is it safe?
I was gonna say.
No, it's never
Oh.
safe.
I
I mean,
couldn't hear you.
Coming back anyway.
I guess I could be a dancer, whatever. Sebastian liked me, so maybe. I'm not gonna travel the world with him though. Don't want to do that. But could dance. Was pretty okay with it.
Let's first see if he can offer the glamour in the first place, and maybe you can just have it.
Okay. I'm willing to work for it though. Like if that needs to happen.
It's always
feel
good to
like
see what you can get first, and then once things have been put in place, figure out how to get it back if you have to pay for it.
I feel like you did the work for it like 200 times over.
You know what? You make a very good point.
Yeah. Saved the fucking world.
Odds are, I doubt we're gonna get much for that.
Unfortunately.
You never know. Maybe they'll let us pick one of the less destroyed apartments. Top floor,
Just
penthouse. Looks at
find
Marley.
one that doesn't have a hole in the floor.
A walk-in closet.
Biggest one we can find. Windows along all the walls.
And a balcony.
I need a new job.
Like I said, demon protector.
Or
Does that
hairstylist,
pay?
man.
What?
I said, or hairstylist.
I'm not sure how much they make.
Quite
Oh,
a
yeah.
bit, depending on who you're working with.
Oh.
I could probably pull a couple strings.
Ooh.
I'll have to
Alright.
find something that pays a little more than a delivery boy. If we're gonna keep a big apartment.
You want an apartment with a walk-in closet? Yeah.
And a balcony, an in-suite laundry, and
Definitely
maybe
need
hot
more.
tub
Maybe-
in the bathtub,
maybe
and
3
maybe a
tubs.
separate shower.
Maybe I'll be a mechanic. Maybe I'll
I'm just now realizing I never got paid by the Knights before, not to my memory.
Yeah, we
we
don't
just
get
learned
paid.
that Gino has a fucking pension.
It's got a 401k and everything.
As a whole.
I think I got some pay coming.
Yeah. It's in the mail. It's in the mail.
He would
Once
be
you have it,
disappointed.
it too.
Let's hope your severance is better than mine.
I missed the space laser.
I didn't have a severance. In fact, I was
Too,
severed.
buddy.
Same.
Are you guys gonna go back to like working with the knights and stuff?
That's where I live.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
You can live
Well,
other,
you
you can
might
live
as
other
well.
places.
True.
I've never considered that possibility.
You can live anywhere.
I'm gonna
Nowhere
go
near
to
me,
Dante's
but
house.
anywhere.
Maybe a penthouse with windows on the walls and a balcony, a walk-in closet.
The biggest
Does
walking
Dante
closet you
have
can
a
find.
house?
Oh yeah, obviously it's gonna be really cool and stuff, and full of guns and swords, and there's like probably like all sorts of wacky, crazy figures coming in and out every day and stuff.
Oh yeah, he stole all our weapons, by the way.
Yeah, no, he took
Fucking what?
You what?
Or he stole like Lucifer, and he stole Pandora,
Damn it!
and he stole one other one that
Gilgamesh.
God mentioned. Gilgamesh, that's it.
Oh no, we'll have to go see Dante. We'll have to
I
go
mean,
hang
was it
out with
really a
Dante.
loss? I mean, we never really used those things anyway.
Oh, what do you? What are those
Not
things?
even
Damn well
once.
know it.
I'm
That
not
was
letting
like my
Manny have
ex-boss.
Pandora, okay? Okay, we can't let you have Pandora.
I need to know what's inside.
Nothing! Nothing that means nothing for you. Nothing for little
This is why I
boys.
turned you blue.
That's why you're a little shit.
Seems like the first thing we should do is go and check in with them. See what's
With
going on
them.
about any payment that may be happening with you, Gino. But mostly just seeing how all the survivors and everyone else is doing. Tell them the good news. The city is safe. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Do you think Patrick? Do you-
Hey,
do you think Patrick
Watch
is
yourself.
going to
It's a
have
quote
some-
on my favorite magic card.
Yeah, we should definitely steal that,
Ooh.
Hi,
Alright.
Theo. The city is safe. You're welcome.
You look out
You're fine.
toward the terribly demolished ruins of the 3 towns that make up the city as the steam continues to pull back across the water. You see across the bay, all 3 of the cities here are they're just ruined.
I don't know
They're
what
just
reconstruction's gonna look like, but this place ain't gonna be like saucy for a good 10 years.
Yeah, probably.
Now we need a new zip code or area code or postal code or whatever kind of code we're around.
Was it just this place that was fucked up by all the demons and shit? Or was it everywhere?
I mean,
I'm
there was a
pretty
big
sure
old
because
wall
of
of
the
fog,
Adrammelech.
so probably.
I'm pretty sure because the Adrammelech was stationed in these areas and the towers were put around the places, and that's where the storm was. Most likely, is probably just these cities that got fucked. The whole bay area.
Yeah.
The Tri-Bay area.
The Tri-Bay area!
Only just happened.
The Dominator.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's good.
Either way, sure to find something. If they have us move to a different place, or if they need people to stay here, I'm sure that the property values will be pretty low at that point.
Can't remember who it was. It was one of the other people in the Knights. They told me if you wanted rent to go down, you just had to go outside and shoot your gun a bunch into the air.
Oh, that happened.
Holy fuck.
That happened a lot.
Yeah, that way they don't increase rent for some reason.
That's fucked up.
You don't need to know these things right now, Manny. You don't need.
Why would that make the house less valuable? I don't understand.
And I mean, do you want to live in a place where lots of guns are shooting money?
Uh-huh.
That was you asked the worst person. I think
He is a young boy. He thinks that action movies and car chases and everything are everyday life.
I've been trying to get it, and it's really hard. But I heard that Dante could, like, when he's shooting his guns, he can just kind of stay floating in the air. But every time I do it, I just fall on my face.
Well, now you can float in the air all the time.
I can just fly. That's cheating. I can't do that.
Flying is floating. What the floating is flying. What does? You can still land.
Maybe you'll understand it when you're older.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Yeah, well. Anyway.
Yeah, well, what? Soon to be blue again, man.
Fucking stay away from me, you little shit.
Up your Duke's Doyle.
Fucking I'll kick your fucking arse.
Can you even do that anymore?
Yeah. The power was inside me all along.
Oh God.
You can't stop me.
I can stop you if I cut off your fucking head.
I'd like to see you try.
Yes?
No,
Why not?
because I said so.
Oh,
Yeah, decapitating children is wrong.
I don't know about in this case. Usually, yes, but I don't know. Something about this case in particular
is.
really is sort of a gray area. I don't know.
It's about to be a blue area if you keep it up.
This whole fucking alleyway is about to be a red area. You keep that up.
Oh my god.
Goodness, can we go find someone to sit down? My feetsies hurt.
Yeah, we should get away from the violence.
I want to go home. My feet hurt real bad.
I am the violence.
Group.
If we all, I'm gonna grab Theo's hand and let them
Yes.
float.
Oh.
Yeah.
From this point on, what would you like to do?
Oh
I think
God.
we want to go find the knights.
Want to go find the knights?
Yeah, it's step
Yeah.
one, I guess.
That's what Niccolo was suggesting, so I'm just going off of
Well,
that.
since Gino said he wanted to see if he could get any money from him.
I mean, also
He
we can.
doesn't have a lot of faith, but-
Say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
It's also where all the
Take
refugees
the
are, yeah.
Okay. They are, apart from the stint of them that were helping to fight against Kuruid, you know that they were
They're all
escorting
evacuated,
people
yeah.
out of the city, so they are out of the city,
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Can you get anybody on the walkie?
Uh,
Yeah.
All right, we have that.
I forgot.
Who
Who
has
has
it?
the walkie?
Manny, I think.
Yeah, here it is.
Call him up.
Hello? Colleen? Edric? Gino wants his money.
Yeah, pay up. We saved the fucking world.
There's static, and then he wants his what?
Yeah. He said to me, "It's time Daddy got paid."
I mean, I didn't say it, but you know what? I'll
Those are
retroactively
the
have said it.
specific words, yeah.
I'll claim having said that. Yeah.
Nicolo doubles over, trying to hold it in.
It's good to hear you're all okay.
I'm dying.
Nicolo's dying.
Why are you dying, Nicolo?
Are you dying, Nicolo?
Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Oh, someone at the door. Lupus. Marley, take
Like-
someone to see who's at the door.
Like from House?
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
from
Adric.
3% of house, yes.
Has Adric seen House?
Yes, he has.
It's like because he's me.
He's from a generation that I can't imagine avoiding House, frankly.
That's funny.
So he handed over to Marley.
Yeah.
We managed to get the people that were remaining evacuated. Coulda would just sort of fell over at one point, and we took that to mean that things were going well.
Dante fucked them up.
He didn't do as much as you might think.
You should have got paid enough for it.
He mostly taunted it. Hold on, I can make
He
this.
would,
I
that
can make
smug
this better.
bastard.
Yeah, he would. There. I can put in a minor amount of effort for immersion. Are you all still in the city?
Yeah. Not really a lot of place to go at this point.
Not a lot of city
Define
left.
city.
Wreckage.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we used most of the usable machinery.
I guess you're just gonna have to walk out, huh?
You're not gonna come pick us up?
We're trying to use our resources to get people as far as we can get them from the city at this point.
What if I offer a discount?
Looks like you're just gonna have to walk out.
You can't be offering so many discounts. We have to pay for a penthouse.
You
I'm
Hangs
back.
up.
Craziest thing, some guy was just telling me I should go vote.
Oh.
You're underestimating how much money I have saved up in the time that we have been living like peasants. That's the word.
Well, we should probably stop by the apartment first then.
You don't think I don't have all the money in a bank account?
Well, I don't trust the banks. You should have had it underneath the couch cushions or something.
Oh my god.
It's in a it's in a.
You guys need money?
It's in a bank account.
I think they
We
do.
could use money.
We have money.
We could use more
Daddy
money.
needs to get paid.
This might be a strange thing to hear coming from me. There are a lot of banks in the city.
Oh shit, Adric!
Oh my god!
I'll be back.
Adric, you're breaking. Adric, you're breaking. I don't.
Oh, wait,
I chucked the walkie.
I want to
You're
try
breaking
to
up.
catch it.
You didn't
Alright,
hear
guys.
it from me.
Milwaukee man.
have
heard it from him, and he's never.
We have
gonna
like
live it
maybe
down.
we have like maybe 2 days before this place is running with people. We have to hit up as many as we can.
I'm already gone.
Can I-
Like-
Gino needs to get paid.
Daddy,
robbing
Arden,
stuff?
Arden, find the first vehicle that moves. We're not robbing. It's whenever they're dead, it's called treasure hunting.
Looting!
Oh, he's just putting a fucking like sock over his head.
Good job, Mandy. I pick him up. I go after Arden.
I just wanted to ask Adric if he and Codeine had finally smooched, but you know.
Not necessary
Yeah, I
information. There's banks to.
I love
into each other.
I love that Arden, fucking Nicolo, and I grabbed Manny. The three of them run off. Just Gino, Barley, and Theo just sitting behind, just like, oh, maybe we can still talk to him. I mean, we have it right here.
Put the battery back in.
The fuck? Our friends are weird.
Chase bank glitch, eat your heart out. Welcome to the everyone's dead bank glitch. Oh, by the way, if anyone hasn't heard about that, look up the Chase bank glitch.
Oh,
Oh no, I
You
mean
know
I
about
just
that?
check fraud.
It's just check fraud, yes. It's just a
check
whole
fraud.
lot of people possibly going to jail and thinking that banks have much less power than they have.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of localized apocalypses.
Just for the fun of it. There was a brief glitch in the fucking Chase Bank ATM system where if people deposited a check, normally there's a hold on the funds in the check while they verify that the money exists. But there was a glitch, and with Chase Bank, their accounts were immediately registering that money was real and letting them have access to it before it was verified. So people were depositing huge fraudulent checks and then either withdrawing the money or transferring out to another account, being like, ooh hoo hoo, what are they gonna do? And then closing their account, being like, they can't catch me. They caught them. They fixed it and they caught them, and there's people that are in serious trouble.
Jesus Christ.
So much check fraud.
So anyways,
Yeah.
Let's rob some banks.
yeah.
So
I'm
so
finding a
DM
car.
Summer, we
Yeah.
spend
Yeah.
2 days robbing banks.
Or however long it
It
takes.
seems like a good time to take a break. Real quick, we're gonna take a break as these guys spend
Alright.
the better part of an afternoon and evening, maybe even the whole thing, robbing banks.
We're about to
Ark,
spend a
it's
third
called-
of this entire campaign worth of time robbing.
Is it really
It's
robbing
called
or is
Ark-
it salvaging banks?
It's called
What is
archaeology.
salvaging?
Looting,
Yeah, you know what? I
yeah.
like it. Salvaging banks.
It's
Marilee's
archaeology.
not, Marilee's not robbing a bank. She has money.
Well, maybe Bodylay's not, but it sounds like everybody else is.
Yeah.
Leave Marilee's
You
bank
know-
alone. We need to make sure that they have all the money that's still in there. We'll go.
I was already stealing shit before I met y'all, so yeah, this doesn't bother me at all. Let's rob
Good.
some shit.
We're gonna need you to slice through the vaults.
Judgment cut ends the fucking vault.
I threw us on to break. I'm gonna quickly get some
Alright.
water.
Yeah, I'll be right back as well.
Yeah,
People
there's always
have.
fucking
I know that our
remodel.
last Gilligan's Grave, I mentioned we're not gonna have the breaks and the stuff anymore, but there's been more people upset about that development than not. So the breaks are in. The breaks are staying. And if there happens to be a break where everything is just silent and I don't catch it before upload, whoopsies, y'all asked for it. I'll be right back.
People actually complaining that the brakes were taken out.
Yeah,
People
weirdly.
like them. Yeah.
People were
Either complaining that they were out or complaining that they're in. You can't
Can't make
please
everyone happy,
everybody.
yeah.
So like, do whatever is fun.
I definitely have seen more people being like, "Oh man," about it than like good. So yeah.
It's
Oh,
also usually the
no.
people that were mad about them existing were jerks. I'm less excited to make jerks happy.
That's fair.
Not to say that they're all jerks, of course, but definitely some of the comments I've seen were really passive aggressive about it. I'm like, cool. use your fingers and hands like a big boy and
Yeah, just
click
roll
past
a little
it.
bit.
Because usually it's on the VODs. Like it's not so much live that I've seen anyone ever complain about. I think I've seen one person ever complain live about him. But in the VODs, if someone was complaining, they'd be like, "Ugh," just like,
Oh, God.
it's 2 seconds. You can
It's
just
so funny.
go on.
No, I was gonna bounce off of what you were saying. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You Gucci.
I was like, it's so funny to me because the amount of time it would take to scrub to the end of the break would take less time than typing a
complaining about it.
bitching than complaining
Like,
about
here's
it.
the
I'm
thing,
like,
people.
why
You
are
can
you
also
wasting
put
your
the.
time bitching?
You could also put the little bit of extra like effort into it if you really hate it that much, or if you want to, I don't know, be more productive with your time. You could time code it in the comments.
In the comment. Yeah, I mean that's literally like saved me in Critical Role back when I used to watch them a lot. There's always like one dude. It's not always the same one, but there's one guy who's committed to it in the VODs, where they put like timestamps for every major event in the session with like little names for each of them that weren't like, super spoilery. But there was always a break starts, break ends, and I was like, sweet. As soon as the break started, I would click break ends and be like, and keep going.
Yeah, there's people who've been doing that on like the Shadows VODs, and they're like yapping starts here, heckin' these events happen here. I'm like, those are like commenters. That is so helpful to your fellow viewers. So if you feel the need to comment anything, timestamp some shit.
Shout out to Cicerone, who does that so detailed for all of like my my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and sometimes for the other games. Like, literally looking at a random one of my VODs right here. Not only does he have timestamps for game start, game end, recap, yada yada, he also has timestamps for all the art time, like whenever new art's shown. He has like summary like things of things. He has like timestamps for all like the moments that like crazy funny things happens. There are timestamps for the donations.
Damn, that's crazy.
Cicerone is a freaking crazy person, and I love them, and I will make out with them sloppy style.
Damn. Okay. Shit.
They're the only commenter I'll make out with sloppy style, unless you ask.
In which case, the answer is automatically yes.
I can't just make out with any of my commenters sloppy style for free. All right, maybe one.
All right, maybe one.
All right, cool. I can't do that again, though. All right, maybe one more. Oh. I wish OBS's audio fucking thing could fucking deal with its weird interaction with Discord, causing the roboting.
Wobot.
Yeah, it's because I use a currently somewhat experimental feature that lets you pick a specific program as the source. It's even got like fucking like beta like in its title.
Yeah,
Discord,
the audio capture source. It's been in beta for a while.
Also, just saying.
And it's consistent with Discord. From what I understand, none of the other audio sources that it's locked on to do that. It's just specifically the Discord feed.
Krabozy, did you just say that Cicerone is a common filthy VOD watcher? No, they're a VOD master.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember when I first ran into, because like occasionally once in a while I go into the thing and, you know, look at through the comments and stuff to make sure no one's like freaking being a dum-dum. Yep. And I remember they used to put a time code with each comment, and I didn't want to like, I was like, I see what you're doing here, but why are they each time code its own comment? So I randomly like answered their most recent one, and I was like, hi, can I ask why you're just putting time codes down? Because in some VODs, they would just put time codes. And they were like, oh, I'm just time coding funny moments. And I was like, oh, okay. If you keep doing that, can you just make them one big comment instead? Yeah. And they're like, okay. And they were like, thank you.
Yeah, there was there was someone who used to watch. There was someone who used to watch.
They took that and ran.
Yeah, there was someone who used to watch like Vestige VODs in like fucking the early days in like I think like 40 minute to 1 hour chunks, and they left time codes with no indication for what they were. And at one point, I saw one where they were just like time code, just leaving a bookmark for myself. And I was like, oh, these don't even correspond to anything. They're just where you stopped. Got it. Okay. Well, go off. Oh. And then they lived happily ever after, in the same reality as Doofenshmirtz, apparently.
We try Bay Area.
If I had a nickel for every time a devil quoted William Blake, I'd have 2 nickels. It isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. To be fair, I guess if it's every time, he'd be rich off of DMC5.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All of the poetry in DMC5 is all William Blake.
He's just constantly hanging around V.
Yep.
I'm trying to. Yeah. Okay. That's good. I had to zoom out just so I could get the entirety of the comment in. This is the average Cicerone comment. That is the wrong thing. Hold on.
That's Cicerone's an interesting guy.
Why did it not work? Why did it work? I
That's
copied
a
it.
really detailed comment. I didn't know you could still comment with pictures on YouTube.
Oh, it's great.
It's crazy.
Why did that not work?
Video
There we go.
I remember.
I remember there used to be a fucking economy surrounding video responses.
This is the average Cicerone comment.
Holy shitballs.
Jesus.
Yep.
That's really above and beyond.
Oh yeah. That's
What is
why
that
I said
huge-
VOD master.
Oh, that's also a summary of the session as a whole?
That is the summary of certain moments in the session. Basically, yes,
The
a
highlights.
very very brief highlight of the session.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they kind of go really hard. But I think they only go this hard on the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I don't think they've done it on the Zelda, or any of the other stuff. But
No.
they do occasionally. I do occasionally see just comments of just timestamps.
Dakota show. Hold on, I'll throw
It's
it
just
in.
it's a comment that has a whole bunch of timestamps.
It's a
And I
big-ass comment.
do on this, the epilogue, the end of this campaign, encourage anyone who feels the need to do this in the comment section.
The thing is, though, they probably start the comment and then just kind of like as they progress through it, they continuously fix
Just add
edit
on
and
to it.
edit it.
They probably
Which,
like
again,
throw
we
it
wouldn't be able to
into.
know.
They probably throw it into like either a WordPad or the comment itself or something. And then just type it all out and clean it up at the end and then post it.
Oh yeah, I just noticed it
Yeah.
doesn't say edited, so they don't
Oh, yeah,
whatever
no.
it is, it's the first shot.
It's just
Oh,
one.
wow.
It's just one thing.
They
Yeah, oh,
probably
okay.
like you guys are saying, they probably like record it all as they go or record it in like fucking Word and post it in.
Yeah.
How much spare time do you think they spend on it? I mean, I'm decently sure.
The length
that-
of the episode, I would imagine.
Yeah, probably around that.
Or just as they watch it, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably double the length of an episode because they probably would pause to write things and then unpause.
Yeah,
maybe.
people tend to pause and unpause as they're watching things
Yeah.
normally. I don't think it would add
Yeah.
that much extra time, honestly.
not a lot at all.
Yeah, I know some people like to watch things with like 1.5 and 2 times speed, and honestly, again, depending on how long the session is, you can honestly just that saves you a lot of time.
I can't do that, but yeah, a lot of people seem to love doing that. Especially, I think for D&D stuff, a lot of people like tend to I can push through certain kind of combats and whatnot really fast.
The thing that gets me is they also timestamp like the donations and shit because it's like, why do you what?
Oh. I guess to make the people donating feel appreciated.
Yeah, that's really cool, but it's like, holy shit, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of effort, dude.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Flames of disaster. It's so dumb. As soon as Spencer gets back, we'll jump back in.
Ugh, Spencer.
Oh, Spakanker.
Honestly, best part about DMS getting out of here, don't gotta talk to Spencer anymore.
Right?
Yep.
Fuck that guy.
Definitely never gonna talk to Spencer again after today.
Fucking finally.
Definitely never gonna let him GM for us.
Been
That would
sick
be
of that
weird.
guy
Even
ever since he
once.
was rolling dice for Kieran, frankly.
Who?
Surprised we let him get this far.
Back in Solar Shadow, he was hanging around, so I let him control Kieran during an encounter.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Again. Who?
I'm back.
Oh, Spencer!
Spencer.
Hey!
Spencer, what's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Are you doing good? You look good.
We missed
What
you.
is this?
Shit.
What is this shit? Y'all were
Listen,
never
two
this
things can be
friendly to
true
me.
at once.
Oh, it sucks.
No,
It's-
you'll
it sucks
never
about
this friendly
DMS
to me
ending.
without-
That, so fucking, we're all just gonna like fucking drift apart and not talk to each other, huh? It sucks, man. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
You know, fucking, if I were you, I wouldn't even like check into the chats to see if people are still talking to each other or anything. Like, I would just let it go.
Honestly, if it might even be best for you to leave them.
Just leave the server. Oh, that'd be good for your emotional.
That's what you want.
It's not about what I want. It's about
about
me
what I
understanding what you need. Yeah, as soon as you leave, we're all gonna leave too for this whole Nat19 thing.
Yeah, you first,
done.
though.
Yeah, let's leave. 3,
You
2,
should
1.
unfollow all the channels and unsubscribe from everything too. Just it's a matter of interest, I suppose.
You know, it'd be best if you like couldn't get to like any of like the channels or the Twitch or anything anymore. Like, I think that'd be really good for your health. Honestly, This is about you.
Yeah. For everyone. This is for everyone, not just for Spencer. Like, I'm
Oh,
saying
you
it
know
to you, but I
what?
mean it for
You're right.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We should just stop this whole Nat19 thing while we're ahead.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Okay.
working out. You know, we gave this Nat19 experiment a go, and I just don't see it going anywhere.
Yeah, no fruit has been born. None
It's gonna-
whatsoever.
Puts
There has
the
been no
remaining
fruit of these
puts the
loins.
remaining Kickstarter money into big fucking cartoon money bags. Yeah, so we'll just drop it all here. We'll just finish up and
I'm
bye.
gonna start selling these booby mouse pads in the back
Slam door
alley.
runs. All right, let's jump back in.
Said jump.
As you guys
Go ahead and jump.
as you guys go and search for the remains of banks and steal what little physical cash remains in the city, which is not really not really a bad thing to do necessarily. I mean, who's gonna use it?
I want
Yeah,
there to
right?
be. I want there to be like a montage here with obviously Phoenix going by as we're all robbing banks, and Marley's
Yeah.
just like, "My God, guys!"
Sitting
You may be
there with
rich,
their
but we're
platinum
not.
card, like, we're fine. We're like, clear.
You guys do not know how much money I have. You don't know how much money would get
The
taken.
softness that's within me.
You guys, I'm just gonna take a wild fucking assumption and seize control of the reins of destiny here. You guys spend the day collecting money and looting banks, and while you're at it, if there are other places to go. You ever want to just go in and serve yourself at a Taco Bell? I don't know. You do whatever you want over the course
I'm
of
gonna
this day.
find a yellow
I'm go-
son of a bitch.
I'm going into a garage and getting a
Call
car.
me investigation, Gino.
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
My best
Gonna go
stat.
great.
Minus
Actually,
one.
you know what?
You're gonna put all your style points into it, aren't you?
You fucking know I. Oh no, that's me. I didn't mean to add. Spend.
Damn. Style. Sorry, I'm watching it come up on the combat tracker. Just style. Damn.
You rolled a 37.
Yes.
You find a perfect as you take it out and you unwrap it from a gas station, from a 7-Eleven carcass the skeleton of a 7-Eleven. You find that in this place, the electricity is somehow stayed on due to a backup generator, and the only electronic that is working in this building is the freezer, in which you find there is one remaining little yellow son of a bitch, and as you unpack it, the face is not at all distorted. It is a completely
Holy
perfect, picture-perfect little yellow son of a bitch.
You found it! The only one that exists!
The legendary son of a bitch.
Dino, you did it. You never asked to be ejected into the human world, but here you are, eating this yellow son of a bitch. Dealing the hand life dealt you.
You saying that makes me want to eat this less. I'm gonna be real.
Gino, once he eats human food for the first time, just gets so fat. Like that episode of Futurama where Bender becomes a human.
Nah, demon physiology or whatever. It works
Or
different.
whatever. Yeah.
You get brain freeze.
Oh, fuck. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, shit. Oh, man, I hate that. No.
The pain part's not intended.
Put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, like in the back a bit.
Okay. Well, and then what?
Oh, no, just leave it there for a second.
Oh.
It should be fine.
Okay.
I don't think that actually works.
Yeah, it's not
It worked
working.
for me.
No, it just distracts them long enough and the pain can go away on its own.
Oh, it's gone. Cool.
See, it worked.
Oh. Fuck.
Arden in the background just has like one of those fucking brown sacks with the dollar signs on it, like thrown over his shoulder. Like
Scrooge McDuck sack.
yeah.
Right, be careful not to get any ice cream on the money.
And luckily we found that novelty store with all these bags.
It's crazy that Spirit Halloweens are open this early.
Crazy there was somebody working there.
Yeah. They never closed.
Spirit
Once they're
Halloween.
open, they're
in
always
July.
I was ready to go in and just take everything, and they were just standing there in the line waiting.
Menacingly.
That's just a normal teenage worker. Like, hey man, I
They
gotta.
didn't say I could leave yet.
Yeah.
Hey,
I gotta
welcome
pay
to
my
the
bill
store.
somehow, man.
I tried to tip him a bag of money, and he said, "No, I can't accept tips."
The boss will get mad. Fucking screen pans over to a frozen skeleton in the corner.
Yeah.
The wall of the boss's office is just gone. It's just snow
Yeah.
and ice.
Look, I think your boss has bigger worries right now.
Oh yeah, the promotion I've been waiting for.
Oh, buddy.
That
Oh,
was
you
fun.
don't.
That
You
was a
don't want to
fun
be a manager of a
montage.
Spirit Halloween.
Yeah.
All right. Money acquired. Yellow sons of bitches acquired.
Yeah.
Anything else we need to acquire?
The sun is going down.
Car.
The sun acquired.
Reaches in the sky. The power of the sun in the palm of your hand.
Put it back! Put the sun back!
Arden, put it back. You're scaring the minimum wage employee.
Fine.
He's just with us now.
Welcome to the
Brought
team.
him with us.
Sorry, Dennis. Listen, it wasn't me who said I'd give him a ride home. I'm just saying.
So,
Talk about a commute.
You know what
I
I
guess
just
we-
realized?
What?
You remember that dude who's like, I'm the Lord of the Frost Tones, blah, 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 blah. The fucking Lord of the Frostlight motherfucker? Where the fuck is he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck happened
He
to
probably
him?
Probably
died
running
when
the Spirit
the
Halloween.
thing fell on him.
I was
You
wondering what he was going
hear
to turn into
a
when we destroy him.
distant earth raised up her head. And
come the
from
fuck
the
on.
darkness,
Oh, there it is.
dread and drear, as you guys walking down a road between locations, just in a wrecked part of the highway between the two cities, you see the blue draconic fiend, the Lord of Frostlight, standing triumphantly atop a cliff, looking down at you. Her light fled, stony dread, and her locks covered with grey despair. As they
I
bow.
slowly hand my rifle over toward Theo.
Poetry's really, really.
The Lord of Frostlight stands before you, having survived this intense apocalypse, having survived Machiavelli and Adramelech, Veilfar.
We killed Machiavelli.
You did what?
We
There's
killed
we
him.
polar
fucking
bear
killed
in
his
my
ass.
fridge there. He
No, you
likes
did
it
not.
because It's cold in there.
We did. We kicked his fucking arse.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Do we have proof? Did he drop anything?
At the whole of Andromeda, like, technically, because he was all of it.
True. I mean, yeah, look around you. Pieces of him there, over there.
That could have been anybody.
Yeah?
No, it was us, dude.
You sound like you're trying to convince yourself more.
Why were you saying the funny words, lizard man?
I like your funny words, lizard man.
Just deflated, just looks down at you, one eye twitching slightly, then suddenly raises his hands up. Kill them! As he raises his hands and the beating wings of two what appear to be dragons, but we won't think too hard about it, one blue and one white, swoop out from behind it and crash onto each side of the road to each side of you guys, blocking your way, and you see several smaller draconic creatures begin walking towards you. Now, I claim my place as Lord of the Frost Hills, the Lord of Frostlight, victor, survivor, conqueror.
I thought you were saying your name was Victor, and I was gonna say that doesn't suit.
My name is not Victor. Kill them!
Dennis, hold on a sack of money. We won't be long.
I would like.
Worked at Spirit Halloween. Now I knew it.
So, two things are going to happen.
Oh, God.
Can't believe I summoned the combat with an offhand gun.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible I may have had
As soon
plans
as you
in your
mentioned
favor.
his name, I was like, it's gonna happen right now.
Yeah, same. I was waiting for this fucking doofus. to
Logan
show
has
up
been
in
waiting
this
for
game.
one of us to
Yeah.
mention him, and that was the trigger event.
Yeah.
No, man, I've been thinking about him all day.
Dennis, be cool and hit that jukebox.
God, I love that we have a Dennis now.
Yeah.
It's absolutely canon
we
that
have
we
a
have
minim-
this teenage
What are we gonna do,
fucking
just leave
retail
him there?
worker.
Yeah, we have our minimum wage employee that just we're gonna give him some of our loot money and he's gonna follow us behind us and we're gonna take him to safety. First we have to kill these dragons though.
To give us like 6
Okay.
seconds.
Dennis, stop screaming, it's fine.
See, this is where the credits would start rolling.
Yeah, well, you waited for me to say the thing, that one of the two things that's gonna happen as I throw everything on the map.
Waiting for you, God. You can do it.
I haven't kissed Arden yet. Wait.
Well, you know, it is a tradition for DMC games to have a fight through the credits that if you do well enough within a set amount of time, there might be a final cutscene that comes afterwards.
Oh.
We can only kiss if we kill him enough.
We have to
We're
kill
gonna pretend like nothing.
that,
We're
then.
gonna pretend like there were no technical difficulties at the fade that definitely just happened in the one video going up on YouTube. And with that, Anna, what do you want to do? You win Devil Trigger, so you're in Devil Trigger. So apply your Devil Trigger stuff.
Okay, I gotta remember how to do that. I'm gonna go
Pull
up
your devil
here.
finger.
I'm gonna
You
go
know
up
what? Just for
here.
tradition, I'm gonna change. You know,
This is devil. Wait.
I Oh, there we go. See, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, that's why we had Dennis hit the jukebox.
Thank you, Dennis.
You don't know how to do which?
I don't know how to do the. You said like turn on your devil trigger thing. I don't know how to do that.
Go to Devil Trigger.
I go to Devil Trigger, and then there's main and pictures and actions. Do I just?
Oh,
no,
go. So on your main sheet, on your actions tab, go down to the bottom where Devil Trigger is. Like there's a little one of the menus. And then where it says I can Devil Trigger, Mighty Lane. You know what? This is the last time you'll ever do it, and I'm there. I'm doing it.
Because like there's like the Devil Trigger, and then there's the tab with actions, and then I see, is it this? I don't know what it does. I see the thing.
Apply the two effects.
Oh, I just didn't know how to. Okay, I see that stuff. I just didn't know how to change the picture.
Oh, I did that.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I know how to do the other stuff.
Oh, yeah. I was changing the picture.
I
have to do that because of the way that it's set up. I know it's a hassle, but it's done, and you're in Devil Trigger, and there's maybe a timer going, unless I'm a liar. So.
No.
So, that is your bonus action to go Devil Trigger.
Yeah. Then I'm going to cast a 6th level Shatter.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna point it at Adult White Dragon, because he is within 60 feet. I'm gonna point it towards him. And
what's the radius of shatter? Like the effect?
Here you go. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I did it twice.
It's okay. So a 10-foot radius. So that's the circle it makes.
That's
you can
tiny.
put that. That's a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
So if you get the white dragon, you'll only get the white dragon.
Wait, 10-foot radius?
Yeah, the circle I just made is a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. Okay. So then the diameter should be 20, right?
Yeah, and that's what that is.
Okay. I don't know why my brain doesn't want to believe you.
The
it
radius
just
is
looks so
from
tiny.
the middle to the edge. The diameter is from one edge to the other edge.
Yeah, because 20 would be 4 squares.
I didn't. When do we learn that? 4th grade? Fuck! It looks so tiny. What?
That's what she said.
I mean, you could also. I promise you. So I am. You probably can't see it in the camera mode because it's weird, but in top-down mode, there's straight up a 10-foot marker on the side of it to confirm that it is in fact. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's 10 feet, I think. Hold on. There. I have this. It was slightly too tiny. You're right.
You can get all 3 of those guys up front.
You could if you do this. You could get all 4 of them.
Yeah, I wanted to try to get the one that gets all, even if it just hits his little pinky toe, it hits him. It's a hit.
You know, given this fight, normally I'd be like, not enough of them is in it. I don't care right now. Get him.
All right, hold on. They gotta
Crack his toe. Ow.
They gotta do saves, so they gotta go big.
Yep, and I will hit. All right. So what we're looking at is, I don't know if they can succeed. If I'm being like a bunch of them, honestly, the little ones all fail, and the dragon succeeds, so he'll take half. I'd like you to. So he has 6th level, you said, right?
Yeah, 6th level, so it should be 7d8 thunder damage.
Yes, it is. You blast them, there's an eruption of force over there. They are all struck by that wave of sound, and they all take 31 points of damage.
Yeah, so then...
Bonus action. That's your action to cast that. You got an extra action probably from Devil Trigger?
Maybe. Yeah, an extra action to cast that. 1 sec. Let me just... Boop. And then I think for my extra action...
I think they're charmed now. Because you did damage to them. You have no, skin on skin. Since you didn't actually touch them, then no. So I'll probably remove
let's see. No, it just says the first time she deals damage to one or more creatures on her turn with an attack or spell. It says nothing about actually having to touch them.
Well, a couple of them are charmed.
See. Alright. And then we will For the extra action, I think for the extra action,
There is a, as you're thinking of what you're doing, just I like to imagine there is a band made entirely of the deer that have been killed over this campaign, jamming out, playing the music in the background.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Actually, for her bonus action, she's actually going to.
You used your bonus action to Devil Trigger.
Yeah, but I mean like the extra action. Yeah, the extra action. She's actually gonna use Blade Ward on herself.
Nice.
B.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And that's it.
Arden! Emmanuel, you're on
That's
deck.
me.
Yeah, Martin, do him a kill. Do him a stab. Stab him in the eyeball. Make him die.
Right?
Go. Do it. Fast.
What?
Stab him.
Move fast, baby, don't be slow.
Bonus action double trigger.
Jumping in place.
Apply the effects.
Pull my devil finger. Oh, I forgot to.
That's the sound it makes
Take
when
off
Arden
that
Devil triggers.
recharge effect.
Unfortunate that would be.
Oh, that'd be so bad.
Such a sick common rider looking ass devil trigger. To be accompanied with just the most just hype wilting farts.
I don't have Caliber Hound, right?
Correct, it's gone.
Right.
You are
Ugh.
unmoored from your past, both physically and mentally.
Okay.
Although it would be useful in the face of dragons.
It really would. I've got a +1 glaive though.
Cool.
So that's neat.
Are you...
Huh?
No, it's gonna be like, are you gonna attack with it?
I might. I might even.
I might even do something.
I actually am gonna use my action to cast Greater Invisibility on Theo.
Oh! Theo, you have invisibility that is greater.
You're about to fucking destroy people.
Have fun, babe. I mean, what? I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
you can call me that. You can call me that. Just kiss me later.
I'm going to move. I don't think I can get within 10 feet of the blue dragon over there. So let's go ahead. I'll just move here. And then I'll use my extra action from double triggering. And I'll just poke one of these guard drakes.
Gotcha.
Wait a minute. I will
Wait,
use Tactician's command so you can roll with advantage.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Tactician's command.
Command.
What?
Yep.
Comment butt.
Nice.
Nice.
Fight me in the
Glaive
comments.
attack.
Get him.
Whoa. Oh, I'm still targeting Theo.
Well,
I think.
detarget Theo because you not won against Theo, but
Yeah.
you got a crit against
I
the guard
sure
drake.
did. Let's go. Thank you for the advantage.
Woo!
And yeah, bite. Jesus.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Get
Shit.
dead. You did
That's fucking
56
low,
points of damage.
Dear God.
Why did you do so much?
I
Well,
have
there's
the. I have the fucking Crimson Right on my glaive. Apparently, I shouldn't have had that.
I don't care. You did it.
Okay.
You did it while he was monologuing at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just roll a d8 and I'll subtract that from my health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Ernest
and
just
then-
looked down his hand as
And
please.
by the by,
Oh.
Emmanuel, you're on deck. Is that you, Arden?
Yeah, that's me.
The Lord of Frostlight is going to go. They are going to charge up electrical power. A bolt of lightning strikes down from the sky into their palm. They grip it. It surges through their arms. They wind it up and twist it up into a... You're counterspelling?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you roll
Both
me?
in and out of
waiting for
character,
this
we have
moment.
to fucking shit on his whole vibe.
What level are you casting it at?
That's a tough decision. I have a single 5th level spell. Let's do that.
Okay.
Hey.
Roll me. You say 5th?
Yeah.
Roll me an ability score check for your spellcasting ability.
Yeah, I think he's casting 7th.
Ooh.
He prepares to cast Chain Lightning. Aims it. The power of the storm and the snow is mine to command, and you, he points his finger down at all of you, and just nothing comes out. And you, points his finger again.
Also,
And
my gun. I'm allowed to shoot him when I counterspell him.
And you, shoot him. Get him.
Golden anxiety, huh?
One sec. Let me untarget these guys because I was planning on something else.
Finally, Nicolo can be good at something in this game.
Oh man, it's been a long time coming.
That's a hit.
I just can't.
He
I'm
takes
just
18
very
damage.
happy that I'm just very happy that I can counterspell something.
Right?
You can count on one hand the amount of times you've done that. In this
I've been able to do this the
session.
entire time.
This is what he was made to do.
It was all leading up to this. That you? Or wait, no, hold on. It's fucking. It's my turn.
yeah.
He's the NPC. Emmanuel, your turn.
All right, Devil Trigger.
Nicolo, your turn.
Hold on while we all power up to Super Saiyan. Just give us a second.
There's a bonus cutscene. The cutscene might be Dante becoming my dad. We gotta get it.
It's true. It could be.
Could be anything.
Could even be a boat.
Which we wouldn't want to know.
You know, probably a car for being real with themselves.
Yes.
Could you imagine if we if he managed to kill one of us?
How fucking hilarious.
All right, so you're double triggered. What are you doing?
I go here. What's up, stupids? Okay, you. Yeah, you first. Disintegrate.
I love Emmanuel.
He's the best.
Hit me with that save.
Alivent. I'll just because
They fail.
I really wanna. Never mind. Well, I was too slow. Well, golly gosh, take this, and while you just chew on that, marinate on that for a second.
They take 68 points of damage.
1 damage more. Come on. You extra action.
Nicolo, you're on deck.
Chaos bolt. Let's see. Bam. That's checked off. Let's do. You know, Mommy Lay did 6th level. I'm gonna do 6th level.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Boom. Meow. 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 Perish.
You want me to pull your what?
Your what?
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Okay, so we gotta do a quick little refresher here on my old. Let me get my 2 d8s. Match, please. Hey, match!
Hey!
Wow.
All right.
Add 8, deal your damage.
Oh, it's too bad they don't heal from this damage.
And
What a
then
callback
it's
that would
6th
be.
level, so that's gonna add an extra d6 for each level. So that's 6d6. Where are you, my lovely force damage?
Is that what 4 is? It's force damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, and perish.
All right. That one's destroyed. So, target the next one. Yeah, go ahead, roll.
Fuck. Well, you see, I took a level in Sword Saint.
Unfortunately, you not one. But you know what? Don't worry about your style points. Keep those.
Hey.
Fool! Okay, that's me.
Guard Drake 3 is going to go. It is going to charge at Arden.
Rude. Oh, he wandered into my range.
He
I
did.
poke him.
Okay. Poke away.
I'm a Pokemon. I'm a Pokemon.
I'm a Pokemon.
I'm a Pokemon. Okum Bokum.
Okay.
Ekum Bokum.
I'm a Pikachu.
Ekom
26.
Fucking, you got him.
All right.
26 hits.
That's 25 damage right
25 damage, and he, I believe, is stopped there, correct?
there. Yes, he is.
He lunges at you, you raise up your weapon without much thought, strike it into him in the air as he jumps, then slam him down into the ground, where this Drake just goes as it kind of just squirms on the ground. All right, then, Guard Drake White 2 is going to go, and it's going to charge at Emmanuel.
You think you're tough? You think you can touch me? I'm
does.
basically a god compared to you. You
Quick,
got
Manny,
nothing.
use Sentinel.
Why? I don't have that.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Manny, stop. Manny, please.
They have disadvantage against you.
They shouldn't.
Why do they have
Unle-
disadvantage against you, man?
Mark off the why do they have disadvantage. Does my devil trigger give disattack now? I guess it does. It says in the effect list anyway.
Oh, did it all? I think it always did.
Oh.
I mean,
Good time to know at the very
Protect
end.
the child creature.
Prancing Panther, climb speed, vertical planes, extra action, empowerment.
it did hit with the first attack, though.
Oh no, I
And it hit with
explode.
the second, so I'm just gonna roll both against you.
Oh cool, did misses anyways.
Oh,
Because I explode.
no. You take 11
no.
points of damage, Manny, and then from the second attack, its tail, it swings it
it
around.
misses because I explode. I'm using desperate
Oh, I
retreat.
see. Are you doing it on the first one?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't understand. You give yourself back 19 hit points and then do desperate retreat.
Like you say a lot of things.
You do say a lot of things in my defense.
You say a lot of bullshit.
That's very in line with stupid shit you would say.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. Let's see, what's the range? I think it's within 20 feet of me. Yes.
So all the drakes that are near you. Yeah, so those three. Go ahead and get them. Save! 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 Oh wow, one of them Nat20. The question is, will that help them? No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They all fail, including the one that Nat20.
Rolling is just a formality.
They're dead. They leap.
Here.
They leap at Manny, and as they do, Manny's form explodes. There is a detonation that incinerates all three of them. And Manny, where
I
do you
appear there.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah, that's everything that does.
Cool.
Continue with your turn.
Nicolo, it's your turn.
I'm gonna double trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had a more convenient. I wish that for players the token selects had like you could load in a little menu or something where you could have a bunch set for them, so you just like switch between them.
Mm-hmm.
But these quality of life things are sometimes beyond Fantasy Grounds, unless you're listening to Fantasy Grounds, in which you can go ahead and implement that. Also implement my targeting a sphere thing, please. Anyways.
Yeah, that would be so sick. Spheres and
be
cones.
Pretty cute.
Cones and spheres.
After devil
Spheres and
triggering,
cones and spheres.
I will. Yeah, I haven't done this in a bit. After devil triggering, I want to use my devil trigger action, the extra action I get, to cast Foxfire at 9th level.
Oh!
Whoa.
Yeah, burn them all.
And I'm gonna target the 2 big dragons and that asshole.
Little Lexi Flames start eating them all. Like, hum, yum, 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 yum.
Yum, 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 yum.
Okay.
They
Wait a
have
minute.
to
Amaterasu.
do saves.
That's a forbidden technique.
Fail. Waiting for the results to all load in. So the adult white dragon's gonna take half. The Lord of Frostlight and the adult blue dragon both failed.
Okay, take 16 d8s.
Oh, they will. Happily. As he gets shot and then looks to you and he puts his hand up and lightning crackles around it again. And he's like, I said, and you! And then his arm ignites and he just looks at it and goes, ah! And then he ignites.
Logan, I have a question. I have a question about Foxfire.
What?
Where is the thing to share it with you? How do I?
Oh, you shared it. It's the little speech bubble that's right beside the locked icon.
That one?
There,
Okay, yeah.
What about it?
It says I can use an action to do the ones that failed it again, and I have an extra action now.
That is a unique quirk of this game, isn't it? Yep.
I want to untarget the man's down there because he's saved. He's fine.
I think you would have
It
automatic.
does say on subsequent turns, but I feel like that doesn't matter here.
I don't care very much.
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
I figured that would be
Go
the
ahead.
exact answer.
I would like to try to hit those 2 with it again. Here's the save.
Here they go. All right, let's take it one at a time. There's the dragon, I believe. No, that is the Lord of Frostlight. He failed. And then, real quick, and then the adult blue dragon succeeded. Go ahead.
I'm gonna hit them with this.
Jesus.
So he just looks at one arm, and it ignites into blue and like red flame. He's like, ah! And then raises his other arm, which then also ignites. He's, ah! And then looks down at you, and his entire body ignites.
Logan, I would like to move. I would like to,
Yeah.
I would like to move 30 feet toward him, flying in the air,
Okay, what are you gonna do?
and I would like to use action search.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I want to hit him with this.
And half the party really does have action surge or some variant of it.
Yeah.
Oh, he finally saved.
He'll take half.
Jesus Christ.
He takes. He is taking very little damage from these, I will have you know. Just he seems to be resisting chunks of the psychic, I believe it is. But as you hit him, he just you do it again, and just the flames intensify briefly. You just hear, and then they go out, and he's just left there charred in place, both arms up, just.
Little soot mulch.
And that'll be me.
All right.
The adult blue dragon. That poor man is going to breathe. Oh, where is it? A 90-foot cone. That's gonna hit all of you.
Rude.
That is
Let's
pretty
fucking
rude.
go.
Also, his friends over there.
Yeah, he's gonna hit his friend. So, this save, please and thanks. As soon as it loads in, it'll take a second. Come on. It's taking its time. It needs to figure some stuff out.
Of course.
It's going through some stuff.
It's going through some things.
You know what? I
His
get
bank
that.
just
Hurry
got
the fuck
robbed.
up.
There it is. There we go.
There we go.
What?
Ooh! Theo!
Hey.
What's up, dirty?
So what do we got here? Drake fails. Manny fails. Nicolo succeeded. Gino succeeded. Theo succeeded. Okay. Marile failed. Arden succeeded. Other Drake failed.
We.
Lightning damage.
Succeeded with a 4.
What?
You succeeded with a 4.
I did.
That's insane.
58 lightning damage, reduced to 29 for Arden, 29 for Gardrake, 29 for Gino, 29 for Theo, 58 total points for Marile, 29 for Nicolo, 58 for Emmanuel, 58 for Gardrake 1. Concentration remains on your greater invisibility, and that is that's all she wrote on the dragon, who lets out this big old breath. Gardrake 1 blue. He's gonna charge at Arden. Look at this, Arden. Someone's gonna get you.
Oh no.
He goes for a bite. He misses.
Oh no.
But then you didn't expect this. He has a tail. He
Oh my
swings
God.
his giant tail around and he misses.
Well, that's too bad.
Theo, your turn.
You're invisible.
Okay.
You are invisible.
I know. For my first trick, I'm going to Devil Trigger.
What a good trick.
I know. I have
grand old trick.
plans. Boop, boop. I know, Apollo, you're crying. It's okay, buddy. You'll get over it.
Baduddy.
Just downstairs crying. I know, Daddy's not home. I miss him
Baduddy.
too.
I wish I had things to spend my style points on.
Attacks.
Oh, I do.
Saves.
Oh, that's
Apollo.
saves. Checks in general, but my numbers are so high already.
Oh, that timer's counting down. What are you doing?
I wasn't sure if you were changing it. So, because I'm in Devil Trigger, I'm gonna do this fancy little thing that I got here called Sardonic Style, where on each turn I can spend 1 style point as if it were the same amount of style points that I started my turn with, and I have 8, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna Sin Judgment Cut, and what that does
Oh god.
is that I can spend 8 style points on any creatures that I choose within 100 feet of me. They get fucking slashed by, you know, the not motto.
Oh
The
god.
Yanato. So I'm gonna throw a save on him. I'm gonna let Fantasy Grounds cry for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the save button, so I assume it went.
Yep, no, it went. I just had to change the music real fast to bury the light, since you're doing the most Virgil thing possible. Here I go with the saves.
She just like whee, slightly pops out. Her sword is like. Just
All right.
giggling.
And let's see those results as they come
buddy.
pouring in. The
Show me
system,
the
the,
drinks.
the systems. Fucking. Show me their
system's
saves.
not happy with
So,
Good saves?
they all fail.
Did I miss one?
Oh.
Or did he
You did
save?
not target
Right?
one of them. He did not. You. Well, let me check. Yeah, no, none of them succeeded. I don't think with your DC of 26 that Drake could possibly have saved. Ergo,
just
feel
target
free to
him?
target him. Don't bother with the save. He's not going to succeed.
It'll be really funny if you kill all of them before Gino gets a turn.
Yeah, Gino's just
Oh my
loading stuff
God.
onto the truck. He's like, yeah, you guys got this.
Ooh, I got the boy!
So, all of the Drakes get killed. I want to know specifically, is there a certain way you want to take down the Lord of Frostlight?
I do. I haven't moved, right? So, here, I'm just, for the sake of this, de-target fucking everything, right? Theo is going to scoot her little boot up there, right next to him, as she clicks her sword back into place and all the other creatures start falling. She's just gonna whisper in his ear.
I'm the Queen of the Frost Hills. You will never usurp me. I learned a new big word. You will never usurp me. Also, there's a polar bear in my Frigidaire. He likes it because it's cold in there. That's a much better rhyme than what you were spouting earlier. Also, duck.
I'll sit down.
He falls in half. Just the top half of him slides off the bottom, and then he scatters into ash.
I got them.
Oh, heck yeah.
Nice.
Hooray!
He really should have listened to us.
I know, right?
All right. What else I got here? I got a lot of shit I can do. So I only use 35 of my movement.
Oh man, he didn't turn into a weapon.
I know, right? Lame. He's bad.
Cancel that movement. I'm gonna get to.
Finally, it comes down to this. A highway and a dragon. That's why they call the game H&D.
Highways and dragons.
He's right.
I'm a wind chain. I'm a wind chain this boy, and I'm gonna slap him in the face with the Yamato.
Okay.
My wind chain. Hey on.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Let's fucking go!
Go ahead and roll your
know what
damage.
that
I think we
means.
both know what's about to happen.
Give her a bullet.
Oh, it didn't do all the
It
big
didn't do
damage.
all of it.
That effect must have been taken off you at some point. But don't worry, because it's gone. It's dead. Knowing the amount of dice that would have been on that.
Yeah.
Knowing that it only has 9 hit points remaining now.
It really saved at a great time.
I know, right? Okay. So it's a weird order of operations, but can I use my extra action to dash towards this other dude?
Was
So funny because
Pardon me.
So you used one action to use Send Judgment Cut, and then what was that?
I have 3 attacks.
Yes, but you
that
used
would have been
you
my
used
extra
an
attack. That would have
action
been
to use
yeah.
Send
That would
Judgment
have been
Cut.
my extra. Yeah.
Yeah.
good dragon surge.
Do you want a
I
dragon
could
surge?
dragon surge. I do.
Do you want a dragon surge to get at that dragon?
I do.
Okay.
I really do.
It's so funny because she's invisible, so all we see is like
Nothing.
the dragon dying.
As soon as she used, oh, it's greater invisibility. Never mind. Yeah, you're
Nothing. Fucking nothing.
Theo vanishes, and then things just start Thanos snapping away.
I have true sight, so this is great for me, but
Like I'm just seeing my girl go crazy. All right,
I love
we're
the idea that
wind-chaining
Gino
again.
knew that this is gonna happen, so he's just been loading the truck.
Yeah, no, he's just been chilling. He's just sitting in the truck eating his popsicle with the money in the back
A
already.
truck?
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
we found a truck. Sure.
Yeah, we found the truck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You did.
It's a Jeep, actually.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's a
Okay,
big
21
ass Jeep.
damage.
It's one of those limousine Jeeps.
Cool. Number 2.
Oh
God! Are you shitting me?
The last attack of this campaign is a double Nat 20 with the Yamato. Theo, how do you take out the final enemy of this campaign?
Oh, let's go! I've earned this smooch, man. Theo, invisible, is just going to run forward, just click out the Yamato, and all y'all see is just similar to when we were fighting Machiavelli. Just slices showing up all over of like the green and the red and like maybe hints of blue is a little hinty at the Yamato. And then this dragon just falls into pieces.
It gets cubed. Like,
Yeah, man!
Arden gets thrown down into the like end of a tango pose.
yeah,
Suspended by seemingly nothing.
yeah. Oh.
And that took you guys a while.
That was
You
6
guys had 10 minutes left on the timer.
Woo!
seconds. Hell yeah. That was hot. That was hot.
Only did it come to you.
Oh. I'm really glad I got to use greater invisibility at least
Dude.
once before the game ended.
contributed to a Yamato double crit at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Not much of a higher note to go out on. The battle ends. The Lord of Frostlight, finally, your oldest and most dangerous enemy, felled.
Were you
I know.
I'm so happy he didn't get to do a
scared
single
the
fucking
shit
thing.
out of me.
That was so good.
I
I'm so
know.
happy he didn't get to
We
do a
just
single
memed
fucking
on him.
thing at all.
all he got to do was get shot and have his arms on fire and the rest of him on fire.
It's what he
Sliced in
deserves.
half.
Yeah, and then he got cut in half.
And as we run, effectively, our credits on the end of the game, because in my head that was very much the credits are rolling, fucking fighting stuff over the credits style DMC ending. I told you guys there'd be a secret ending cutscene. And so I turn it over to you. What happens?
Oh.
Auden invisible me.
I mean, like, not like immediately, like in general.
I do it anyway.
Yeah.
It is done. You are uninvisible.
Woo!
And then, I don't know. I feel like, I don't think Arden stays in this city. I feel like that might not be a great call. I feel like he'll go somewhere else, probably in Europe, somewhere. And he's now he's a hairstylist now. That's it.
Fuck yeah.
You know where I
Hell yeah.
hear it's good to a really prosperous place actually in DMC where you can set up shop.
Yeah.
There's a town. It's obscure. It's in the lore, but it's obscure. It's called Redgrave City.
Yes.
That Arden should move there, don't you think?
I don't know.
I
what's
think that
over in
sounds
Red-
like a great
It's
idea.
Redgrave. It's it's just a good, prosperous. It's kind of a big city, lovely
Big
community.
motorcycle industry.
Big
I
motorcycle.
hear a guy
industry.
named Johnny lives there.
Yeah, so Redgrave City. Do you think Arden would have any interest in setting up shop in Redgrave City?
It's like, yeah, I've heard of this really cool place called Raccoon City as well.
Oh no.
That's
What we
the
do.
fucking
We
energy
become
you're coming
zombie
at me
hunters.
with. That's the energy you're coming at me with, Logan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is it? What's happening there?
It's just
We're
a
going
good.
to Redgrave City.
It's just a good place to do business. Is all.
It might eventually become Raccoon City, but for now, it's.
I just need a yes or a no. Do you think that he would go to Redgrave City? Place. It's just a question.
Use this gun.
I guess. What
Neat.
country is Redgrave City in?
Oh, it's around. Everyone else, what's up? What are you doing with your life?
Is anybody with Arden?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Theo, definitely right post battle is just like, smoochies. Now you promised.
I'm way.
Yeah, you promised. You made me wait till level 20, bitch. I'm getting my smoochies.
I'll handle it this way. Nicolo and Marile. What is ahead of it? What is ahead for you two?
Huh?
And is it
Well,
Redgrave City?
Well,
Redgrave
from what I have understood, if we are to go somewhere, it has to be somewhere with a long walk-in closet, right?
Mm-hmm.
A
Balcony
balcony,
in Sweet
Got
Laundry.
those in They've got those in Redgrave.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
a gorgeous view of the city around us.
Hot jets in the tub. A
Hot
separate
jets in the tub.
shower with warming floor and jets on the side as well as the
Anything-
tub like waterfall.
Anything you want.
And a dishwasher.
Absolutely. I will wash every dish.
Not you, a dishwasher.
Oh, that seems like a waste.
No, you put the dishes in y se lava y no se tiene que lavar y no se tiene que estar bregándose con el jabón y las manos.
Marile. Anything you want.
Wonderful, I pay.
And if it happens to be in a city where our other friends are, then It happens to be in a city where our other friends are, I suppose. We're not. It's not like we went out of our way to do that or anything.
Can we adopt Manny?
I would love to do that. Yes.
Does Manny want to get adopted?
I'm going to take Manny.
Against his will.
I guess the question.
I'm going to tell Adric. I'm going to tell the others. I'm going to be like, he doesn't have the thing anymore. He does want to still work with you. It's perfectly fine. It seems like he could use,
have things I
time
need
away.
to do.
We have to
He's
ask
doing
him.
his own thing.
We have to ask
He
him.
wants
He's almost an adult.
He needs. That's true. He needs somewhere safe, I think, so to be his own. What does Manny?
Manny, do you want to
What
get
is Manny's
adopted?
thing?
What?
You want to come to Redgrave City with us, Manny?
Oh, that's where
we
Dante
adopt-
lives. Yes.
Ah, fuck.
Technically incorrect, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do things and stuff. I don't know if I can entirely do that.
We will have a room for you then.
Oh,
Always.
yeah.
For you, for Gino, for anybody. Even have one for Fiona and Arden if they ever decide to stop smooching.
You.
If they want to
No,
continue
we-
smooching, they can have the room anyway.
We should go. I think we should. We should go there. I don't know where it is, but I want to go with Arden. I want to go with all of them. I want to have Manny and Gino. If you want to join us, please do. I love you guys.
I gotta like beat up demons and stuff because I want to find my mom, and probably the Knights is like my best way to do that.
If you're tracking someone down, I'm not.
I feel
I'd
like-
be pretty good at that.
Feel like we could help you with that. You get to go out, Mo.
Maybe, I don't know.
Probably actually go back to school.
Yeah, that sounds dumb and lame, and I want to be a cool demon hunter, and who needs school anyways? What even is math?
What if you decide that after demon hunting you want to have an actual career? Like a biologist?
Oh, what now?
Molly, he probably does not need.
Or maybe he wants to become an actual firefighter.
Oh my god, no.
No, not that kind of firefighter.
He just like spits out his.
But I mean, at the same time, we would not judge if that was his choice in adulthood.
No, I'm gonna
I
stop.
mean, you know what, Manny? Hey, you want to be a devil hunter? We got a shit ton of fucking money. We can make our own devil hunting business.
What you gonna call it?
I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out.
I mean, I think I got a pretty okay name.
Yeah?
Well, Don just got this really cool place. And so if we named it something kind of like his, I don't know, like a little bit off-brand because we don't want to steal his whole, like, your shtick, you know, but something, I don't know, like Devils Might Surrender.
Ooh,
So cool. Because
that
they
sounds
know
sick.
they will, and a chance they won't. Unless
Yeah.
you're Machiavelli, because then you definitely will.
And hey, if
Okay, you're
anyone
selling me
ever
on
tells
this. I
us-
do need to go see Edric and Colleen, though. Edric and Colleen are cool, and I wanna figure stuff out with them.
Look, if anyone ever asks us about it as well, it's like, we saw one surrender, thank you.
It's
It
possible.
happened.
It can happen.
It happened.
Nay, nay.
Well, wherever you go, I'm with you.
So I guess I'm gonna go be a part of a strange kind of custody battle.
Oh no, you do your own thing. You just always have a place to go to.
So,
Oh yeah, well, I mean, this whole, devil hunting whenever he wants thing sounds good too.
you guys see yourselves back to Adric, Colleen, and the Knights, sort things out with them, and then proceed to try to begin your lives after the effective end of the world that you lived through. Arden opens a barbershop in Redgrave City. Nice city. It's super good. Everything goes really well there. Everything's really great. You guys spend the next, I'm not
glad.
exactly sure of the timeline, but it's somewhere between 10 to 15 years, living out there, pursuing your careers, pursuing Manny's, growing, oh, my timer, what's up? Pursuing your business. Until, Arden.
That's me.
One day, a slightly older Arden, sitting on the balcony. Sitting on the balcony of his barbershop, which has a lovely second story to it. Lovely house. It's wonderful. You have a balcony overlooking part of the city. Things have been peaceful. Life has been great.
Hell yeah.
Until you start to hear commotion in that city. Crowds running. As I turn up the sappy music, giant root-like tendrils burst through the ground.
Oh, God.
Ripping the city to pieces, striking into its civilians, draining them of their blood. As a massive demonic tree takes root in the city and rises from its center. And as it does, and as your idyllic life is disturbed, here at the end, you find during the commotion, you see walking toward the center of the commotion, a figure in a red coat down in the street, sword on his shoulder, noticeably older, with a somewhat edgier black-coated man in tow. Walking forward, stops, looks up at you 2 stories up, looks toward the massive demonic root monstrosity being created, and yells up at you, "Get a load of this!"
Arden looking in the mirror. Lord help me, I'm about to turn into the old me.
And I believe that is the note upon which we're going to end this campaign.
I yell at Dante. He's like, I'm not taking the brand off.
He's been limited for 15 years.
Yeah.
Every time he missed a combo,
Yeah.
it was
That
you.
was Arden. That was
I feel like Arden's like, Theo's already jumped out the window. She's gone.
Yeah.
Bye, babe.
Oh.
As Arden, you are now present for at least the start of DMC 5.
Oh, nice.
That means hot adult Manny's out there somewhere.
Somewhere! Somewhere from 10 to 20-ish years in the future. The timelines are not certain.
I can see him looking like...
specific.
I can see adult Manny looking kind of like Daniel Radcliffe.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
It's that
Given-
image of him in this-
Credits.
What Alejandro called them.
Yeah.
What did Alejandro call him?
You probably, if you harken back to the continental breakfast conversation we had about 2 years ago, Manny left the table with the remark, "Whitey's gotta pay." And apparently, in response to this, Alejandro flabbergasted said, "Did Harry Potter just fucking say Whitey's gotta pay?"
That is a real text message I received from my now husband.
That's fucking hilarious.
Because I sent him the Gridler animation.
Radcliffe from Akimbo, just Manny with guns glued to his hands.
Dude, that's literally what I started saying. I was like, he's just out there in a fucking, like, bathrobe, like, What, Ryuji?
Boof.
The fuck, Ryuji?
At some point in those 10 to 20 years, or however long it fucking was throughout all this, Agnes sent me a picture of him in a fucking delivery room. I named her Nico.
You can finally delete the negative stat to my comprehension roll.
What I'm hearing is that that's Manny in the future.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
I now have a positive stat to understanding things. I still don't, though.
So, Manny, when people like each other a whole lot,
You okay?
they do it. They do this thing.
I'm with you so far.
It's called the sideways tango.
Or you've lost me.
It's not really okay. It's not really a dance.
28 years old, still doesn't understand sex.
I don't know how
You know
to
what?
explain this.
That's
to
fair,
you.
though. I'm pretty sure Dante's doesn't.
She's like, I want to be just like
I
Dante.
feel like it's not important to what I do.
Fucking hyper virgin.
And that's okay.
Did he ever get that Dr. Pepper sponsorship? I don't know, Dr. Pepper. Call me and let's find out.
Did he?
Pepper, did he?
You got 15 years to make it
You
happen.
know, would Dungeon Juice, just to stay on
Freshly
brand,
squeezed.
would Dungeon Juice freshly squeezed taste kind of like Dr. Pepper?
That'd be difficult but cool.
Yeah.
All right, we have a little side thing that some people wanted us to watch, but we are going to have to cut the stream to do it. So, what's going to happen is we're going to end the recording. We're going to close the book on Devils Might Surrender. Maybe have some kind of follow-up at some point, maybe like a group QA, but we'll figure out the details to that later. We're going to do that, and then I'm going to let everybody get water and do stuff, and then we're going to come back, watch that video, and that will be this evening.
Goodbye, the first ever completely ended game in
It's
freaking
true.
Nat19 history.
Welcome to the
Well,
first...
Logan's history.
Yeah, welcome to
Yeah.
the first completely ended, no sequel in sight, fucking Dunzo.
Sight.
No sequel intended, Nat19 game. I did it. I ended a campaign and a narrative as fully closed. Yeah!
Yay!
Now we gotta work our way back around to all the old ones.
Yeah, maybe.
Logan, are we able to play
Goodbye!
that game that you brought me on for?
I'm gonna stop recording with that. Goodbye!